Come join us for Hub City Sounds present the 5th annual Caribbean Festival on Saturday, August 22nd at 3 p.m. Come revel in the vibes of the Caribbean with sweet reggae music, soca and calypso, spoken word artists as well, and dance performances. We're even gonna teach you how to cook your favorite Caribbean food with tutorials and all them things. So come on over if you want to learn some information and trivia about the Dutch speaking, French speaking, English speaking, and Spanish speaking Caribbean. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. The 5th annual Caribbean Festival. Come on over to newbrunswickarts.org, newbrunswickarts.org for all the information. Big event happening on Saturday, August 22nd at 3 p.m. Aye, 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 I'm looking for you, you know. Walk good.
Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to the 5th annual Virtual Caribbean Festival. Fly Jen, I'm here. Let's get the party started. Let's do it.
You say you love me.
Just gonna play a few tunes before we get started. Let's do it.
Be together, but you just drive.
If you know the words, sing along, sing along.
Now that we are together, I can't wait till the morning comes. Oh girl, and I can't wait till the evening's done. Alright, you call me on the telephone. Oh girl, and tell me you're coming home. Alright. And now that we're together, we change the stormy weather and the cherish.
Just a good vibe today. Good vibe. Let's do it.
That we should
said I ran into this beautiful lady. She asked me my name, and I told her it's Egyptian.
Yes.
She said, boy, I gotta give you something from her body. And I said, baby, quickly. She said, don't want you to tell nobody, but I give it to you so easy. I said, with me, baby, you don't need to worry. She said, she never felt so right. I said, yes, baby, we don't need tonight. She said, she never felt so right. I said, yes, baby, we don't need tonight.
Good vibe, good vibe.
Every time I think of saying goodbye, everything inside me says it's alright. So I can, no I can, no I can. Yes, yes, you've been with me right through the rough, and you never said I had enough. So I can, no I can, no I can. Yeah, I'd like to repay you for damages done.
Yes.
I know I won't be able to repair it all, 'cause I lost count. And with all the time you've been hurting, you're still so fine that it's blowing my mind.
It's not that I don't love
Classes, classes, baby. Let's do it.
you, know how much I do. And it's not that I found somebody to take the place of you.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But it's just the feel within me when you touch my hand. understand. So I'm leaving. It's tired of playing its fault. I'm gonna walk away from love. Before love breaks my heart. Away from love. I'm gonna walk away from love. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Anytime you need a lover, call on me. My heart is aching. Call on me. Anytime you want to. Call on me. Baby girl, I want you. We grew together from way back when she was 9 and I was 10. She used to be my next door neighbor.
All good vibes today, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hub City Sounds.
Now the two
Tracy, what's up?
years gone by.
Sheras, I see you. Let's do it.
Loving me, I'm loving her the same. I just want you to know that I love you so. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. My heart is aching. Call on me. Anytime you want to. Call on me. Baby girl, I want you.
Love and life, they never the same. We were young and playing games. I fell in love the first time I saw you, and I don't ever worry 'cause I know I can call you. Yeah. And now we're two grown folks. Years gone by and we still keep close. He's loving me, I'm loving him.
Let me give you some love and affection. You got my attention. You need no correction. Make your pour blessings in your direction. You got my attention. What an impression.
Let's set the vibe right. Let's do it.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's an all that
Jerry.
after story had never been told. So now you see the light. Hey,
You gotta stand up for your right. Let's do it.
come on.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Do you know what it means to have a revolution? And what it takes to make a solution? Fighting against oppression, ooh yeah. Battering down depression, oh yeah. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Are you ready to stand up
Are you ready to stand up and fight it just like soldiers? Many are called, few are chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. Ooh, yeah. Tell me what can you do to stop a man from trying? I say, I wanna know now.
Like I said, all classics, all day today, all day today. It's gonna be a great time. Let's do
I
it.
wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know. Say, I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying?
Fly, cheers, cheers.
That big broad smile and the sexy dress you wear. It's totally impossible for a man with eyes not to stand. There is no reason to be so uptight when you got everything alright. By now you should know you're every man's fantasy. What can you do to stop a man from trying? I said I wanna know what can you do to stop a man from trying? I wanna know, yes I wanna know now. What can you do to stop a man from trying? Absolutely nothing at all. What can you do to stop a man from trying? Hey girl, check out your style. Brothers going wild. It's hard to keep control when you have their own petrol. So little girl, don't cramp my style. Wave your hand, give me a smile.
Thanks, everybody. Let's get this show started. Let's get this festival started. And here next, our host, Sharon.
Yes, greetings. I wanna do what a nice set of music then just play. Good afternoon, welcome. How wanna do? My name is Sharon Garden, but today I'm coming to you as Miss Lou to bring you the 5th annual Hub City Sounds Caribbean Festival. How wanna do? Welcome. Come on over. Now I know only used to seeing us in the jam pack boy park, but we're not there this year because of COVID. So you know what we have? We have a jam-packed show for you instead. Now, normally, you know that we would be all together, right? But right now, we will have to do it virtually. Last year, we're dancing from vendor to vendor and eating sweet Caribbean food and enjoying the vibes. This year, we're coming to you inside of your house. So I'm just so happy that we can bring you all of this festivity right now, right inside your home. So listen, let me tell you a little bit of what we have for you, right? We have food, tutorials, you know what that means. We're going to teach you how to cook some of your favorite things. And then I hear that we have some dancing and all them things. We have music video. We have a mindfulness session. And yes, we have a DIY. Want to know what DIY mean? These young people of acronyms, they say. DIY mean do it yourself activity. Yes, my dear, for the little ones, you're going to have to get some little things together for them. Little drawing paper and things like that, and a pencil and a crayon and a Sharpie. But we're going to get back to you right now. I just want you to grab the family, draw them together physically, virtually, anyhow you can. Share the link, send it to everybody, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever, and just get everybody to come because we have a whole leap of fun for you. Lord, when I tell you that the day going sweet, I want you to sit back. I want you to relax. I want you to soak up the soca, the calypso, the reggae, and just experience it all as we bring it to you. Stay safe though and wear your mask. And we want you to enjoy more than anything else. And speaking of enjoying, we could not have this festival without these folks that I'm going to introduce you to right now. So help me welcome the first guest. You know, we're celebrating women this year, you know. Oh, yeah, man. Sheras, we're calling them. So right now, to get us started, I want you to help me welcome our councilwoman, Elsie Foster Dublin of Highland Park, right here in New Jersey. And the lead organizer, say, you know, of this event, Tracy or Reggie Clark, without whom there would be no Carifest. So listen, I want you to welcome them. Welcome, ladies. Clap them quick. Clap them.
Hello. How are you doing?
Hola, Kenisha is here too. Kenisha is here too. Good
That's a
afternoon.
surprise.
Good afternoon, everybody. Come in, come in.
Well, what a welcome. Thank you, Miss Lou. Oh
Welcome.
my God, I can't believe it's 5 years now since we started. This is awesome.
Yes,
This is
here.
absolutely awesome. So, where do we begin? I just want to take a minute. You know, your introduction was so on point. I just want to take a minute to say thank you to Miss Tracy. She's going to say, oh no, she didn't do anything, but don't listen to that. She has been working on this since we ended the last event last year.
Achoo.
On top of us, she makes sure we're organized, we're put together, we're succinct, and doing this thing on Zoom, it's all new for us because COVID taught us a whole bunch of new lessons. But Tracy stayed on top of it, and she made sure that we are here, although we're virtual, to celebrate this year. And I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you.
Thank you, Miss Elsie. But you know, it's a team effort, and the woman behind the scenes, the technical, is Sarah. So both of us.
Sarah.
And to Derek and to Sharon Gordon, Elsie Foster Dublin, and now Kenisha coming back, and Rasu Jima being a part of this. This is our 5th year, and we are so excited. Yes, COVID, okay, but we have to shift. And now we're in the comfort of your own home because it's August and we should have been in the park and it's hot. When I say it's hot in August, it's hot.
Hot.
But you know what? With this particular festival and all the festivals being virtual, we are able to access as many people as possible. Yes. So some people that may have not been able to come to New Brunswick before or ever now can come to New Brunswick from their home. And also the music and the performances that we have today, we can reach everywhere. You know, it's 2:00 right now in Jamaica. It's 3:00. I'm sorry, 3:19 in Antigua. It's 3:19 in Bahamas. It's 9:00 in England. It's 9:00 in Spain. That's still a good time to have a party.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So we are so excited. And welcome back, Kenisha.
Yes. Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor just, being a part of the festival. I'm streaming live from Houston. So I am excited. I'm excited to be a part of this journey again. Definitely.
Thank you so much for that shout out and the opportunity to be on WVIP with Mr. Campbell was awesome.
Yes.
You're last push right away, like actually overnight. So thank you again.
You're welcome.
Well, I just want to jump back in quickly because this is a big year. 2020 hit us all by storm, but you know what we say back home? When life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. Because we lick about with Talawa, nothing is that push us over. So get your friends, get your family, and just join and celebrate with us. But in our celebration, one of the songs that Mr. Flygerian played for us is a call to action. And I'm putting on my political hat.
Get up.
And we need to get up and stand up and make sure we vote.
Yes.
We have to vote. Voting is number one. The other thing is the census.
Yes.
The census is critical. We must be counted.
Yes.
In my political hat, if you don't get counted, your town don't get funded. You don't get recreational programs. You don't get art program. You don't get senior programming. You don't get your road fixed on time. You don't get your lights done. Being counted, it's one of the most basic civil rights for all. It doesn't matter if you're here, documented or undocumented. It's your right as a human being to go out and to get counted. So this year, more importantly than ever, we must go out and we must get counted for the census. Yes. So I gave you 2 marching orders. One, who qualified to vote, go out and vote. Vote for the people who say that we're going to support you. Vote for the people who say they're going to have your best interests at heart. And by now, we should know
who has our interest at heart and who doesn't.
Miss
So
Miss Elsie, I have a little news flash for you. Quick.
go ahead.
And the road to just tell me to remind you is 100 years. Oops, 100 years ago, the women them get them right to vote. It named the 19th Amendment. She said must just talk to the people them little bit about that, my dear.
I was not going to, especially for a woman on this thing right now. How could we forget?
Yes.
Can't forget the sheroes that was there, that marched, that fought, that was arrested for us to have this right to vote, for us to have the voice to say, let's go out and organize, let's go out and vote. And one of our first Black sheroes in politics was Shirley Chisholm.
Yes.
And she is from the Caribbean.
Yes.
Big up yourself.
She was one of our Caribbean women again.
Big up yourself, Barbados.
Yes.
Talk about women's suffrage. On the 18th of this month, it was 100 years since we won the right. And we're not going to let nobody take that right away from us.
Yes.
It's critical. It's most important, especially this year, because it seems that we're under attack. If somebody's not saying grab us by our, we're not doing that part. But we know it is critical that our voices are being heard and that we are here to support our family, and voting and the census give us those opportunities to make this thing happen. So again, census, voting, and big up to every woman. Every woman.
Absolutely.
Right. And we fought long and hard for it. So
All right.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah. All right.
Aye. Boy.
Boy.
Also, Miss Elsie, thank you so much. I know that you had your
Although I talk about voting.
Oh.
You know, this festival, I used to have it in Somerset.
That's exactly where I was going.
Move to my home of Middlesex County.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing nicer than being back home. And I'm home in Middlesex County, and we have the festival in New Brunswick and Boyd Park, and can't say enough. But there are some people that you guys don't see that must be thanked. That is the entire freeholder board of Middlesex County. And pretty soon it's going to be commissioners of Middlesex County. We don't get rid of that term freeholder. We're going into commissioner now because we're in the 21st century. And so I would like to thank the entire freeholder board that comes out every year and support us. They come to our events. They are judges. They sample our food. They are just such a big part of this, and they have a vested interest in us Caribbean people here in Middlesex County. And I can't say thank you enough. But I'm going to hold off because I have one more person I want to thank up, but I'm going to give it to Miss Chrissy now.
You know, very important that you say the freeholders love, or the new commissioners love, and it's important for us to know where arts meets culture, meets community, meets government. So it's all connected, and we're just so grateful for this support, especially for this person that I think that you wanted to introduce, that has been with us since the beginning.
Yes.
Awesome. Yes, Miss Elsie, who is this special guest?
Our special guest is freeholder, deputy director, Grand Marshal of the Caribbean Festival. Every year he comes, and he comes in at 12 o'clock until the last person leave. He and he don't leave until everybody gone. And even after that, here's his sash home, because I tried to say, oh, you're Jamaican today. He said, else you're going to get me in trouble. So I said, you're Caribbean. And he proudly wear his Caribbean sash. Yeah. And that's no other person than Deputy Director Kenneth Armwood Freeholder, or Commissioner, I should say.
Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the show.
Wow, 2020 has really been tough. But you know what'll make it better? Is that today, August 22nd at 3 p.m., is the 5th annual Hub City Sounds Caribbean Day Festival. I'm Kenneth Armwood, Deputy Director of the Middlesex County Board of Chosen Freeholders. But more importantly today, I am the Grand Marshal for the Caribbean Day Festival. So today, join me at 3 p.m. where we'll all be Caribbean at the Caribbean Day Festival. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Freeholder Armwood. Let me tell you something, we're just getting started. You hear what the lady them say? We're celebrating 100 years of the women getting their right to vote. And today, we just going to celebrate that. So right now, we have something that we do every year at the festival. You know what we do? We teach people, we educate people, and we entertain people. Edutainment, my dear. So you see, we're gonna have something called Caribbean trivia. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask questions, and we want you to go right down there. So right there, right below, just comment in the chat box. You put your answers in there, and you never know. Hold on a bit. I might be able to get you a little t-shirt from Hub City Zone. Shh. All I'm saying is put the answer. So the first one I'm going to ask you, just to practice, right? Just to get it started. What is the actual date that the 19th Amendment was ratified? What is the actual date? And then how much years we're celebrating? Because Miss Elsie said it. I said it. And I think Miss Tracy said it too. So you have to pay attention, So you're going to put that answer right down there. And while you're getting ready to do that in the chat box, let me introduce our first artist for the afternoon. You're at the 5th annual Hub City Sound Presents, right? The Carifest, my dear. And because we're celebrating women this year, did you know that the New Brunswick cultural arts people went and commissioned a poem? They did specifically for this festival, Yes, my dear. So as we continue in the spirit of the Sheras and the women who are heroes in our community and our lives, and when you look right now and you see that a woman of immigrant descent, Indian and Jamaican, and we just had the Indo-American Festival 2 weeks ago. But when we look and we see that someone like that is breaking barriers because she's now on the ticket, a big time things that for we, as VP. So we're just saying that it's a good time for us to be celebrating. So we want to thank the New Brunswick Cultural Arts Center for commissioning this next piece. I want you to sit back and relax because this piece is coming to you by a person who is out of Jersey City, and she is a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal poet, and we are going to enjoy this piece because she did it just for us, and it's called We Got This. What's your name? Put your hands together right now for Reg to Inia Nzinga. We call our poet Nzinga. Come on, clap her up, come now.
We're descendants of the ancients. We've already won this. When you think too much about a love affair that's died, it's a cancer that can eat you alive. With no answer, no future to enter. Your true love better be a chess lover, not just a chess player. The counter of every move you make can be his greatest mistake. The love that woulda, that coulda, that God knows you thought it shoulda. Now you've been stunting time on what isn't cause it didn't. I checked my love at the door you never entered. At the floor of my ancestors. Checkmate of the queen that I am. The more of a protector today, now. Love is more than being an erector. Earth can quake. It's a chance we take. So that foundation can't be improper. Humble is the master healer, open to learn to heal, and never out of the forever that others never master. I gathered the token bits of my heart held up by a soul unbroken. As the story ends while still unfolding, my true love better fight to win, asking for ancestors' permission, rather than trying to just walk in. My oceans kisses the clouds that give me warning. So keep rising. Don't let fear in. You know they won't win. You keep on giving. Your light is within. Your black is glowing. Black while jogging, black while barbecuing, black while bird watching, black while fishing, black while essential working, black while building, black while in your own house, black while you walk about, black while black while black while black and brown and black while African. We're descendants of the ancients. We've already won. You got it. Descendants. Your light is within, descendants of the ancients. Your black is glowing.
Pure fire. Thank you so much, Poet Nzinga. She wrote the piece. She performed the piece. The music that you heard was produced, they would say, by Stanley Ipkiss of Headphone Therapy. And the video was produced by Lyle Omaleo. And it was all edited at Kinetic Studio in New York City. We just want to thank them again for that very, very hard piece. Now listen, I hear that we have people joining us from all over. I hear that England is in the house. William, big up yourself, Mr. Wilson. I hear that the Poconos is in the house. Big up yourself, Andreen Sandiford. Shout out to Simone and Simone G and the Reggae Rock crew is there. Listen, let me tell you something. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. Hurry up now, man. We have a whole day celebration for you, know. Kavita Pandy, how you do? Listen, I don't know if anybody get the answer yet, you know. Remember, I tell you to put it in the bottom down there. Listen to me now. Deborah Morgan and all of you. I am playing Caribbean trivia throughout the whole show today. And how we play is, because when we're in the park, we normally give away t-shirts. So if you put the correct answer below, I will get a t-shirt to you. Contactless in the time of COVID. Listen now, as we come out of that and we have the fire going, I want you to move the furniture a little bit. Move the furniture because the next group that's coming up, they have been with us for the whole time we've been here. 5 years of Soca twerk fitness. So right now we're going over to Trinidad and we're going to get some movement, get our workout in. So help me welcome Revel and the team from Soca Twerk Out Fitness. You ready? Cause I'm ready. Yes, yes, yes. Come, there we go.
Hey guys, and welcome to Soca Twerk Out Fitness for your virtual intermission. Now, if you're sitting down, we need you to get on up. We're going to teach you a cute, short, nice little warm-up you can do in the morning when you wake up or at night. So get on up, clear your dance space, and let's go. All right, guys, so the first step, we're going to start with our legs. We're going to jump forward and back, right? But when we jump forward, we're going to cross our hands in front of us. So it's going to look like this. And back. Okay? When we come back, we're going to go back 6 times. I'll show you what it looks like. Then repeat. Now we're going to do it all together. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again. Again. Last one. There you have it. First step down.
All right, so for step 2, we're going to pivot to the right. And then after that, we're going to wind 4 times. All right, so follow me. We're going to pivot to the right. 2, and wind 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you're going to pivot to your right. 1, 2, wind forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do that same thing, reverse it to your left. All right, so now we got the second step down. We're gonna do it all together. All right, let's hit it. And 4, 3, 2, 1, pivot. 1, 2, wind it. Pivot, wind it. Reverse and pivot, wind it. Pivot, and wind it. That's it.
All right. For your third step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right leg and bring it to the side. Step 2, 3, 4. Then we alternate left, then right. Then we do that with our left leg. We bring it to the side. Step 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the right, to the left. All right. So now let's combine it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Last time. Okay, guys. So for our fourth step, it's going to be a grapevine with a little twist to it. So you're going to step to the right first. It's going to go right, left, right. You're going to bring your left leg up, left, right, left. Then you're going to step back to the left, left, right, left. Then you're going to bring your right foot up, right, left, right. You're going to repeat that 4 times. But let's not forget, when we move to the right and to the left, let's cross our hands. And it crosses out first, then it comes in. All right? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. To the right. Last time. Good job. Okay, guys. So here's step 5. Okay, pretty simple. We're gonna squat, and then we come up. We're clapping. The second clap return. So it goes. Then we repeat again. Then we do it anti-clockwise. So let's do it all together. In 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You got it. Now we're gonna do it all together, but with the actual song.
Push back, push it up. Yes, whoa, you get that? Why I'm telling you, I feel a little tired, but that was good. Big up to Soca tour. Push back, take it down, push back. You know, right now, we ain't finished yet, you know. The party just starting. I'm going to catch a little water. Hold on. Because you think the party done, but we just getting started here, right here at the 5th annual Carifest. Right now, I have some people I have to shout out, and then we're gonna get a little DJ music. I wanna big up Jacinta Brown and the whole family over there in Brooklyn. Push back, work it out. Nikki, 1989 from Queens. How you doing? Lasana. How you doing, Lasana? And big up to Eka Vita. Thank you so much for that nice compliment. I'm feeling good. Marina loves she some soca twerk too, you know. Big up yourself, Marina. Loving up the soca twerk. And listen, I hear we have a winner. Claudine Sanders, I big you up already. How you do? Listen, Deborah Morgan from the New Brunswick branch wants the first question, and it was August 18th. Yes. I hear that the chat box is on fire. Keep the fire going. My name is Sharon Gordon, but today I am Miss Lou just for you. So right now, we're going over to DJ Flygerian, cause the party just start. Take it away, DJ Flygerian. Push back, take it back.
Here we go. Soca tour, that was so amazing. I'm gonna keep it soca now. Just because Soca Twerk did their thing. Just because Soca Twerk did their thing. Let me do my soca thing right now. Let's do it. Just whine for me. Just whine.
Whine like you whine. Whine like you whine. Show them you're young and free. Girl, you want to whine. Whine like you whine. Whine like you whine. Like if you've gone crazy. This girl is trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she bite on the lip. She's trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she whiny. Trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she bite on the lip.
Let's have some fun today.
She's trouble when she bubble when she one girl come flip like a flippergram, flip like a flippergram. Make your bumper flip like a flippergram, flip like a flippergram, flip like a flippergram.
Here we go.
Y'all wind up on my party, girl. Why like it's a carnival? Girl, me love the way you wine for me. Girl, the wine is so emotional. So wind up on my body, girl. Me while you come wine your waistline for me. Baby, you're bubbling, baby. Girl, you a party animal. Girl, you acting, no, you no lazy. Girl, you a party animal. To own your wine, you drive me crazy. Girl, you a party animal. You wine so good, you just so good. Girl, you love her. Baby, me say I can't come in. I mean, I get it fully like I can't come in. Oh, it's party girl, stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and come in. I mean, I get it fully like I can't come in. Oh, it's party girl, stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and
Yes.
Girl, you are a queen. L-T-I-G. Want it on me team. Baby, kiss her, I can't come in. I mean, I don't pull it, I can't come in. Oh, the party girl, stop and come in. Are you ready to rock and come in? I mean, I don't pull it, I can't come in. Oh, the party girl, stop and come in. Are you ready to rock and
Just a good vibe today. Just a good vibe. Just wind your waist and just dance with me. Let's do it. Yes. Good vibe today, baby. Good vibe.
I shouldn't say too much, I'm confused. But you just have to know you do it. I'm feeling so good, I must share it. So for those who in love and they feel it, let me hear you say it. Put your hands in the air. All the one of the shade. We jumping like we don't care. Cause we full of pride. Put your hands in the air. All the one of the shade. We jumping like we don't care. Cause we full of pride.
If you see somebody that you know, just walk up to and say this.
Hello.
Greet them real nicely like this.
Hello.
Here we go. Fly, Jerry.
She from I don't know. She wears and go low. The place like a dojo. So what you say? The girl will you come my way? What you do?
Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl, don't be shy. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hello. Hello. Let me do it.
So, girl, I love how the way you blow my mind. Hold me tight and bring down wine. Hello, 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 hello.
Sing it out loud.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you really ready?
Are you ready?
Come on, Jerry.
Are you ready for it? You want it up, no long. Wind it up, ride it, front to the back, no long chat. Just come to me, I'll give you that sweet type of love. Sweet type of love. Come give me that sweet type of love. Real type of love. Hold me, darling. 'Cause all night we jamming.
Yes.
Come with the friends and family. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, let me bubble and then I back it up. Everybody see me and they say we acting up. We just let me mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, let me bubble and then I back it up. Everybody see me and they say we acting up.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take a little drink, and I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna wine if I feel like, and I'm gonna live how I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink, and I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna wine if I feel like, hey, and I'm gonna live how I want.
Is your one baby? Do what you like. Wine how you please me. Do what you want to be tonight.
Yes.
Have your way with me all night. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Why not talk? Why not so long I say, oh, give me a wine up. Give me a wine up. Give me the wine that I want long time now.
Let's pick up the pace. That's a little bit. Let's go.
So long I say, oh, give me a wine up. Give me a wine up. And I'm gonna make up for all this time. Look who, you know how long we already see you. It could have been about a year or two. We don't want to bring us
Cause you want me to go. You can be looking the way you do. You can be cooking the way you do. You can be looking me. If you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be walking the way you do. Because you're looking me. Come on. I don't know what to do, so I'm pleading. Plus you will give me no reason. You tell me this the end of the season. Mash up everything just so. But you don't understand when you watch me. I see that I win the lottery. Or you go pick up your soul when the dumpling. Baby, no. But your back on me clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place to come inside. Baby, don't do me that. You go break my heart. Can't believe you're ready to give up on me just so. Cause if you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be cooking the way you do. You can be hooking me. If you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be walking the way you do. Because you're looking me. You give me something I need. You give me something I bleed. You give me something I crave. Oh, I really need you too.
Jerry.
So let me have my way now. No one ever gonna leave, cause I'm so invested in you. Cause I really feel a vibe every time you set the
Go.
Nothing like this and nothing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, no one ever wanna stop because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much. It's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. So make me
A long time is a overdue, I said. A long time is a overdue, yes. Very special.
Very special. Because you're special to me. Patrice, I want it. I want you. And I could tell you want me to. I feel you. I could feel your love and push you. Just say a word. Say a word. You need it. You when you wind up on me. You when you push up on me. You when you twist up on me. Tell me you want me. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder.
Yes. 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 Here we go.
Tender, hurry up with the order. Boy, the whole place get turned over. Can't play massive, you're afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch down the splinters. That's the show. Fine, yo, Holland, pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining splinters. That's the show. Fine, yo, Holland, pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining. No, they can't drink like we. None of them can't fit like we. Can't have energy like we. Full of stamina, full of vibes like we. Fights up from the time that we reach. Drinks up, no the madness.
Marshal.
We having a good time.
Super links.
We don't have no time for. I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya.
Yes.
I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya, baby. I want give it to ya, honey. I want give it to ya, sweetheart. I want give it to ya. Hey, where you wind it, turn me on. Hey, like the mountain I overcome. Wind it so sweet as a beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Pon the roll like a brand new car. Hey, pop the string like a overtop. With connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. Oh gosh. Oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the water. Oh gosh, just hit the right spot.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun today. We having fun. How y'all feeling out there? Let's do it. Yes.
Baby, I've traveled through the stars and many moons to find you. Baby, the sugar on your skin, the sweetest melanin, yeah. See when you step out into the light and your body looking right. No constellation in the sky could ever take your shine. I'll travel a million miles just to look up on your smile. Baby, look up to the clouds right now. Say it to me, I will be around for the entire night. See, baby, while I'm close, I'll be here by your side. You're doing things to me that I cannot deny. The way you're looking, girl, you are so certified. Rock me back one time when you give me that fast line.
Let me pick up the pace.
Take my boat to the dock side and anchor down by the bedside. Give me that fast line. Take my boat to the dock side and anchor down by the bedside. Baby, I see you.
Let's take it to the road. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Yes.
Ready. Yeah, we ready. Ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Ready.
One time. Here we go.
Look how the sun now raising up, and the crowd now waking up. The atmosphere have vibes, and nothing can break it up. The girl never wine non-stop. We have the drinks them in a my cup. We're gonna party night, all night. 24 parties we hit in a row. Tonight at the very last show. Before we head out on the road, The girl them a release the load. So let me see your hands up, so everybody know, put your hands up, so if you're ready for the road, let your friends them know. We're ready for the road. We're ready for the road. When it's more talking, I'm in the so we're ready. When it's more so come, come. Hold me, well tight, control me all night.
You never had nothing like this before, and this kind of pleasure you can't buy it from the store. So
Pick it up the pace. Let's do it.
feel like you don't appreciate me. I feel you hate me. Sometimes I feel that you don't have enough for me. You put everything before me, but
I am the rudeness on your face. I am the rhythm in your waist. I am so.
I am the jumping in your heart. I'm the reason we can't even start again.
Soca does give me powers. Yeah, make me jump and fit for hours. No. Soca does give me powers. Yeah,
Here we go.
take me rum and share with others. Fit for hours. Soca powers.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Share with others. All my brothers, all my sisters. Today we making we party in sun or rain. We don't care what the people say. Once the music hit my veins, so much powers I can't explain. Until that golden day, when the father take me away. All of my friends the same.
From Africa. From Africa. Tell me see you wind up your bumper. I'm bring that closer to me. Now give me when you push back that thing and answer my fantasy. Girl, your body looking good, and you put me in a mood. When you wine so good, yeah. Then she ball out, oh Lord. She grab on the thing like, oh Lord. And then I give she the thing like, oh Lord. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball out, oh Lord. Just give me some time now, oh Lord. She want me stop down the wine now, oh Lord. But there's something feeling good.
How you feeling? Come on.
She ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball, hola, 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 hola.
If you feeling blessed to live this life, just sing this next song out. Sing this next song out. Come on.
From your wake up this morning, you're the winner. Yeah, 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 yeah. From your wake up this morning, you're the winner. Yeah, yeah. Watch out, Jaja. Here we love our life now. Everywhere is vibes now. Whoa, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Beside a woman in front to go down and walk up she waist and get on and mind. She body can wind up no more. Cause life is short and tomorrow not sure. So I live like it's my last. Oh, drinks in me and now. Jump up and wave is the plan now. Just love and girl with the man now. Whoa, cause it tastes so sweet. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go. Oh no, cause it tastes so sweet. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I don't wanna go.
I wanna take a little piece of that. Just give me permission to walk your head. Cause any whining girl, I don't want.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
See, I'm telling you, baby, the way you're behaving. When you whine like that, tell nobody to stop you. Oh Lord, I wanna go down. Let me see the waistline go wrong. Bubble to the baseline, you can't sit down. Girl, you can't sit down. Don't stick now, we can't go down. Well, I don't care what people wanna say. Them will talk you any time of day.
Yes.
You do good, them talking you. You do bad, them talking you. Them never have nothing good to say.
Let's go crazy these last couple minutes. Let's do it.
Questions. Where you from? Where you going? Who are your mother? When last you been home? Mind your funky business. Mind your funky business.
Yo, yo.
Leave me
Hello. Leave me alone.
Yes, collab.
we touch down, we won't play shallow. When we touch down, we won't play shallow. When we touch down, we won't play shallow. When we touch down, we won't play shallow. It's your boy, and you know ya. We all at the ground, yeah. We all in it down, yeah. We up on the story. It's a man at
Juve morning, yes.
Juve morning.
Yes.
Everybody coming in. Hey, we ready to go. Yeah. We gon' make them jump. We gon' make them turn up. We gon' make them wine. We gon' make them free up. It's this place a bacchanal. It's this big boat at the gal.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Here we go.
Everybody on stage. If you're coming down from the mountain, oh God, when you're in the season in tongue, see me jumping on the savannah grass.
Yes. One more time.
Good days already done. Oh God, when the people tell you they cannot wait, oh God, feel the spirit jumping in tongue. We coming home. The savannah grass. The savannah grass.
DJ Nigerian boy, I tell you, bad, you know, he good, you know. You know, in the islands, you know, when we say something is bad, we mean it's good. And we can't tell you how sweet this vibe is. My name is Sharon Gordon, but today you're to refer to me as Miss Lou because that's who I am today. No, I know you're having a good time. Are you having a good time? Was that a good mix or what? We're going to be partying all afternoon. And I want you to drop some comments in the chat box so I can know that you are having a good time. All right? Because when I tell you that the DJ and the people working behind the scenes really need to hear from you because they have done a lot to make the 5th annual Carifest sweet. And while we're still partying in the house, you know, I want you to wait for a little bit. Hold on. I think I have some trivia for you, you know. Yeah, man, what you mean? It's William Carifest, you know. What you mean? Well, Brad Nancy tell me I need to wait, not yet? Oh, big up the people. Okay, I have to big up the people first. Okay. Hold on. They said to welcome Danita. How you doing, Danita Jackson? Hello, my darling. Welcome to Miss Marva Alvarez. Oh, and Marva sent me listen, Marva, I love this little note. Marva say she feeling good to have a Caribbean festival in New Brunswick and she feeling represented because she said our grandparents from St. Elizabeth, St. Bess, that's what we call it in Jamaica. And Port Antonio, boy, your grandparents come from two nice parish, my girl. And she says she have friends from Barbados and Trinidad who listening to. So pick up yourself, Miss Marva. DJ Flygerian, they're loving you. My good friend Aubrey Campbell is listening. Hey, Aubrey, how you doing? Aubrey say, DJ Flygerian give new meaning to instant connect because now he understands what dancing in the chair is all about. Oh boy. But Aubrey, I just want to thank you for that special interview that you gave yesterday and just that wonderful audio featuring somebody we know very well. I won't say who it is, you know, I'm not going to big up myself and pat myself on the shoulder. But I want to say good afternoon to each and every one of you. And I hear that now it's Maria Alvarez and not Marva. Maria. You know something, Maria? Forgive me. You know, I just get very excited. Okay, so it's Maria Alvarez. How you doing, my darling? Welcome. Well, listen, since we're having so much fun, I hear that we need to go on down to Jamaica. You know that place, that little island called Jamaica? Well, what it is because we're doing so well with the Caribbean trivia, I have another one for you. We're getting ready for the next artist, but I just want to just do the Caribbean trivia and then we go right to the next artist. So the Caribbean trivia this time is going to be down in Jamaica because remember we say we educating and we entertaining. So it's edutainment. You get it? All right. Now, in this month of August here, just a few days ago, we celebrated the birthday of Jamaica's first national hero. You are going to jump in the chat box right now for the possibility of getting a t-shirt, you know, and you're going to tell me the date of birth of this person and the person's name. Now, if you can mention the organization that the person started, you might get something in addition to the t-shirt. So the answers you're going to provide are the name of the person, Jamaica's first national hero, just celebrated a birthday a few days ago, what date was that, and the name of the organization that the person started. Listen, man, it was started right. Listen, you see, right here in the US is where this person had their biggest following. The roots are right here. Yes, man. Listen, you have to know about the history, and we have to know about our heroes and our sheroes and our sheras. And if you know all three answers, I might have something special for you. Oh, wait. Listen, that gives a little bonus, We love bonus. We call it brata. We call it a little brata. So as I get ready for the next artist, listen, you have a gentleman. He is part of the organ, he's behind the scenes here and have a lot to do with this event here. As a matter of fact, this gentleman is who make me be at this event. His birthday and that gentleman's birthday is the same day. If you can tell me who this other gentleman is and the organization that he's associated with, that's the brata. So you're going to tell me the Jamaican national hero, his birthday, and the organization him start. And for the bigger brata, you're going to tell me about this gentleman who is a part of this festival here, the name of his organization, and tell me his name too, and we might have something for you. As a matter of fact, that gentleman and Rasujima, who is a part of this ensemble that I'm about to introduce, is from the same place. You see how much hints are given out? Big up to all the Caribbean massive listening. Big up to everybody listening. I hear Jamaica is in the house. Big up to the Browns, Clarita, Mama B celebrating. Mama B is over 100 years old, looking straight at 101. All right, I'm telling you, it's the same age Miss Lou would be if she was alive. Miss Lou would have been celebrating her birthday in a few days, and she would be 101 years old. There's a lot of history and a lot of culture here at the Carifest, and this is what we do. Now, as we get ready for the next group, you see, Rasujima, who is a part of our planning and our organization, he has brought this group to us every year for the last 5 years. I am speaking of none other than that eclectic ensemble of musicians who call themselves Black Circle Symphony. I want you to sit back, ladies and gentlemen, relax, and enjoy the vibe of Black Circle Symphony. Yeah.
It's the 2020 Caribbean Day Festival in New Jersey. And Brooklyn's in the building, the Kendrick Revel experience. Listen, gotta be strong. We're living in our Babylonian. Everyone gotta maintain my control. And be aware of any distractions whenever all actions play a good role along your soul. When the Lord removes those who ain't good to you, don't dwell upon the shoulda and the coulda, woulda. No, say I've been there and I'm telling you that they're out gonna wear you out and you don't wanna play that role. So you gotta elevate your mind. Don't do something for what you left behind. Because the feelings will erupt. You know your fuse and self-destructive. Just focus on the divine. Elevate your mind. Don't do something for what you left behind. Because the feelings will erupt. You blow your fuse and self-destructive. Just focus on the divine. Drifting, smoking, searching outside of me, but let's stifling, choking, ignoring signs and synchronicities, leaving myself exposed to anxieties. So please, I beg you, Father, for restoration. Free my mind from my selfish reservations. Only your salvation can set us free, and the truth is the beginning of your destiny. We gotta elevate our eyes. Don't choose to never, but you left behind. Because the feelings will erupt. You blow your fuse and self-destructive. Just focus on the divine. Elevate your mind. Don't choose to never, but you left behind. Because the feelings will erupt. You blow your fuse and self-destructive. Just focus on the divine. Stay focused now. fully focused. Hey, gotta be focused now. Fully focused, focused, yeah. Stay focused now. Fully focused, yeah. Gotta be focused now. Fully focused, focused. Gotta be focused out here. Everyone gotta be answering their callings, man. Answer your calling. Right now ain't the time for stalling. Oh. Hey. Yes, yes. Be careful. Be careful what you say and watch what you do. Hey, true story. Hey, I wanna thank you, Father, for strength again, the lengthening of my day despite the detriments. Now, reverence for you like seraphim, me and my kin, grateful for all the joy you bring. So many times I've sinned, but time and time again you've forgiven. Your love sweeter than incense, you're never failing, so I'm forever hailing the King. My past life was rocky. Temptation made my blessings block me. Forgetting that I was your property and wasn't carrying myself properly. Now that I'm focused, not the damn soul can stop me. Redeemed by the Savior, humbled on my best behavior. Grateful for your grace and favor. Pick up to A to all. Clean hearts must prevail. Whatever's done in the job, you will and there. So be careful what you say and watch what you do. God's always watching you. Be careful what you do and watch what you say. Drive down the righteous way. Be careful what you say and watch what you do. God's always watching. We have to spread the truth and inject it into the minds of our baby. I never wanted to be a baby mama, caught up in drama, losing respect, honor, and integrity somewhere over yonder. Wanted to be bad and bougie, rockin' Gucci, showing off my booty, thinking I'm a cutie when praising the most high was my duty. Ooh, I've been through some things, other side of the fence, not using my common sense. Some would even say I was dead, type of conscious elements, moving with good intent, walking surrounded by serpents. But hey, don't stay down for too long, picked up my crown, militant, more positive, found the word power and sound. Still Brooklyn bound, repping hard from my town. Positive vibes and smiles, haters wanna see me proud. Standing tall on solid ground. Put me under the dirt, been in the hips too long. No one like this world. Promise to keep job first and always have to send. Tell of you for season all the dream. We're into December. Be careful what you say and watch what you do. God's always watching you. Be careful what you do and watch what you say. Drive down the righteous way. Be careful what you say and watch what you do. God's always watching you. Spread the truth and inject it into the minds of our baby. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have never ever paid a little no mind. I would have been more focused, working on my crimes, perfecting my flow, shutting down the East Coast. But in retrospect, I have no regrets. Prince Mayans, L, best lessons, yeah. They keep my moms in check, on my P's and Q's. No time for being confused, I got too much to lose. Since they won't go schools, or you'll be singing the blues. Driving around doing 360s on the avenue, running from two to gauge your privilege feud. Your life's so messed up now and you can't figure out how. I don't mean to know, but I know. Be careful what you're saying. God's always watching you. Be careful what you're doing. Drive down the righteous. Be careful what you're saying. God's always watching you. May I spread the truth and inject it into the minds of our baby. I've been searching and searching for a love that was deep within. I've been searching and searching. Searching and searching Search for a love that was deep within. I've been searching and searching. Yes, yes. Real rock. Hey. Where would I be without you? Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Where would I be without you? Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Fill up the spliff and then I spark it. Blueberry, purple, greens, or chocolate. That's how I start off my day. Never forget to say your prayer. Thanking the Father, our Savior, and ask Him to please have my ways. Where would I be without you? Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Where would I be without you? Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Hey, hey. Been in a ditch cause my life I didn't cherish. Stolen spirit, both for drift, could care less if I perished. The medication in the raw, knocking on death's door. But I say die and I thinking forevermore. Now sure I gain the fullest knowledge and wisdom and total strength. The judgment will say I'm in full control. Now say you're the black sheep, not one rock the mold. And show them your sight to be yours. And that I'll do as I share my journey with you. See, no matter what you're going through, Jah is always there for you. Praise His name. Don't you ever be ashamed. The sun shines after the rain. He will see you through your day. But I'll be without you. Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Where would I be without you? Oh, we hit out Rastafari. Some hill in my head, I'm Howie. Or Halle Selassie. Circle Symphony.
On keyboard, the man called Kadim. Kadim! Mr. Tony Barnes. Mr. Michael Lewis on trumpet from the oil city of Houston, Texas. His brother by another mother, Mr. Frank Lacey. The baby of the band, his name is Wakiba Jr. On bass, out of Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, where everything is fun. Mr. Stone Lewis. Yeah, look at that. Behind every successful group is a successful woman. Miss Jackie. We got Zyla, Mayan, Edwina, and the queen of the show, is Kendra Revel.
It was a pleasure. This is my first live stream event, so hey, it was a wonderful experience, and we want to thank you for having us. It's always a pleasure. The third year. And we're out. One love, one love.
Woo-wee! 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 Ah, Black Circle Symphony always brings the fire. I'm telling you. Are you having a good time yet? Are you having a good time yet? Well, you better put it in the chat box and let me know. And I hear the chat box going on with a whole heap of things. Where are you? You are at the 5th annual Carifest. All brought to you by Hub City Sounds. And let me tell you something. When I tell you that the chat room is on fire, it is on fire. I have some people I have to shout out. Thank you again to Black Circle Symphony and big up Kendra. Kendra, we're so glad that you came and show yourself and we're glad that this is your first live stream, my darling. Listen to me. Before I bring on the next guest, can I just do a little trivia again? Because people winning, so I have to recognize the people who winning. So, all right, I have to shout out the winner, Simone G. She answered correctly that it was Marcus Garvey. We'll say the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, that was the first national hero of Jamaica. She knew that his birthday was August 17th and that the organization he formed was the UNIA, the Universal Negro Improvement Association. And you have to drop in the ACL in there, okay? No. We also asked a part two. We said for the brata. Because we said with the brata, take it a little something extra. And I might talk to the people over here. And Auntie Rocha said we're going to work it out and get something extra for you. And she answered that too. So pick up yourself, Simone G. The answer was, who was the other person who is part of this organization, part of this team, and has an organization of his own, and is the person that brought me to the Carifest? Yes, his name is Frederick Martin. Did I say Ken? Frederick Martin Jr. And the organization is Tempo TV. You never know. It's pure big people who have run with us, big things. Big up yourself, Frederick Martin. Happy birthday. He shares the same birthday as the Honorable Marcus Garvey. So that should tell you something about him. Up he mighty race, you can accomplish what you will. No, we also have some birthday people. So if you're celebrating a birthday, big up yourself. First of all, no, my little niece, Brooklyn, is celebrating her 8th birthday today. I have to shout her out. I also have to shout out Carol Thorny up in Connecticut, Susan Knox and her mother down in Brooklyn. I hear so the whole of Flatbush listening. I want to shout out Emma and baby Nyla. I want to shout out so much people, but I have to shout out somebody very special who is celebrating a birthday on February 28th, this Friday, and he is my uncle, the famous, the one and only Beres Hammond. Yes, his birthday is on Friday, August 28th. Somebody just sent me something with February, you see? That's why you must only do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. No, I shout out Donna Cassin yet. Donna Cassin, welcome. The whole of the Florida massive in the place. I'm telling you, Carifest, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. No, we're celebrating women, like I say, you know. We're celebrating women. So, you see, this next person that I am going to introduce to you, hold on a little bit. What else did I tell you must be paying attention to? Listen, when we're talking today, we are about edutainment. No, I have another trivia question for you, and it has to do with my next guest. My dear child, she has been called an indispensable writer, my dear, by NPR. And our 2 best-selling novels, them receive a type of awards, numerous awards long so. Yes, enough. And she's a 2-time Lambda Literary Award winner. You think it's joking? You know, so that both of our novels was New York Times bestseller too. She named Sheras. Yes, she not stop shatter glass ceiling, and she continue to receive accolades for her writing. You know why? Because as we're celebrating Caribbean culture today, she writes about the Caribbean experience, and she's authentically representing us on the page. And let me tell you something, you know, she's sweet and she's nice and she's wonderful, and I can't wait to have her. No, here's a quick question before I introduce her. You will jump in the chat box right now and tell me the name of our 2 novels. Quick.
before she come on and where she come from. Quick, quick, quick. Now I'm getting ready to introduce her. Yes, 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 man. Excited? Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome to the 5th annual Carifest someone who, full disclosure, is my good friend. Yes, 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 because, you know, them have audiobook. Is my voice upon the audiobook? Yes, my dear child. Anyway, Auntie Rocha said I must behave myself and introduce the lady. So I am introducing to you now the lady who has shattered the glass ceilings and continue to just provide awesome writing. Get yourself ready for an awesome experience because me and her are going to have an awesome chat. I am speaking about none other than award-winning writer, novelist, Nicole Dennis Ben. Big up yourself, Nicole.
Yes. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for having me. This is great. I'm enjoying all of this.
Oh, Nicole, we're so happy to have you. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to your wife, Dr. Emma Ben. Where is she? And baby Nine, where are they?
Exactly. Thank you so much for the shoutouts. It was her birthday yesterday. So
what I mean? All the August birthdays. I
know. All the leaves.
Big up yourself, Emma. Well, listen now, Nicole. Let us jump right into it because, you know, we're celebrating the 5th annual Carifest and we're celebrating women. And you write about women, period. Stop. As a matter of fact, the book that we're going to talk about today is about a woman. Can you tell us, please? And as you introduce yourself a little bit, because them say me talk too much, so we're going to make you talk. Tell them where you come from and the book that I am on. Because this woman was celebrating.
Yeah, so okay, so it's Patsy, right? Patsy is my novel, of course, with a woman's name. Because you know, we all know a Patsy, you know, everybody has a Patsy, auntie, a cousin, you know, somebody in their family. And so for me to see a book like Patsy on bookshelves in the library and wherever, it really touched me in a way, in a lot of ways. And being from Jamaica, I mean, of course, Vineyard Town, Kingston, you know, a working class community. And I feel like, you know, it's important to put our stuff out there, put our stories out there, put our voices out there. You know, we were raised to respect our silences and shame more than our own voices. We have so much untold stories, especially as working class Jamaican women. And so it's really important for me as a writer to actually write our stories, right? Women's stories. With Here Comes the Sun, my first novel, and of course with Patsy, the second novel, that of course you lent your voice to, and I thank you so much for that.
Well, Miss Nicole, thank you so much. But can I just ask you something, Miss Nicole? Because you're telling us, you know, something very important. The reason you write these characters, you say, is because you have never seen them on the page. So you, in writing these characters, have now given a generation of young women an opportunity to see themselves and see opportunities where they can write. Can you talk about that? Because you are a 2-time Lambda Literary winner. And that means you are writing novels and stories that are just shattering a lot of the stereotypes that are out there. Can you talk about that a little bit, please?
Yes. So the thing is, when you think about Jamaica, right, I feel like entering the literary space, entering the literary realm as a Jamaican, I feel like when I first wrote Here Comes the Sun, it was really to dispel a lot of myths about where we're from. You know, people think of Jamaica, for example, you know, the first thing that comes to mind is Bob Marley, beaches, and I'm guessing everybody here from the Caribbean, you can relate, right? And, you know, so there's a common assumption about us, about who we are. And for me to now say, you know what, there is another side of paradise, right? They're the people behind the fantasy, like who are the individuals? And I'm talking about working class Jamaicans, because we have this lie that we're told growing up, you know, out of many one people. And that's a lie. It's not out of many one people, right?
It's why Miss Lou exists. It's why Miss Lou existed.
Right. Because of Miss Lou, we were able to own our language. You know, something that we were made to be ashamed of. You know, we're told we're backwards or uneducated if we speak patois.
Yes.
Things like that. And so, of course, they're talking about the Black masses that are really unseen in the country. And this Out of Many One People motto was designed by upper class Jamaicans to silence us. And so now, as a writer, as an artist, I'm dispelling that. You know, in your words, I'm shattering that glass.
Let me tell you something, Nicole. I want you, as you talk about shattering, you not only shatter that glass, You stepped into a space that was so taboo. I want for you, because we have people listening all over the world. I can't tell you how many people listening. And your book has now gotten rights in Germany and France. I'm just throwing it out there so people must know it's big things, right? Nicole, I want you were bold enough to write about queerness and the intersectionality of art and culture and all of that. And I know you're going to read something for us. So I don't know if you want to set it up in that as you get ready to read, or, help us understand and put that in context as you get ready to share with us, because that for me is bold.
Yes. So I'm sure not a lot of people here are familiar with Patsy, my second novel. And that's the book I'm going to read from here this evening. But for those of you who haven't read Patsy, it's about a woman who her desire is to find a place in the world. She wants to migrate to the United States for a better life, but really Patsy wants to reconnect with her best friend Cicely, a woman. Again, when we talk about silencing, our shame, respecting our shame and silences even more than our voices, I wanted to explore a woman who really desires another woman. Of course, there's no language in terms of where Patsy is coming from in that desire, but wanted to put that out there. And also her own child who's coming of age in Jamaica, who is also, questioning her mother's abandonment and also questioning her own identity, or coming into her own identity, I should say. I'm not shy about writing queerness. I think it's something, it means 2020, and I feel like, we exist, we're everywhere. It's like writing a straight character. Nobody, a writer who writes a straight character.
Nobody questions it.
Oh, right. Nobody questions it, right? So just to say that, we exist, queer, working class Jamaican women exist. Yeah. I am one. Yeah. I know many more. They're still living in Jamaica right now. So I wanted to put our stories out there. People, and, the thing is that, given that, yes, I do have a large Jamaican audience, and I do have a large audience, period. But one thing, too, that people can come to the page and say is that the stories they deal with the human experience, yes. Right? So regardless of the character's sexuality or gender, there's going to be other stuff that people connect to. So there's love and loss. There is acceptance, motherhood, mental health.
Mm-hmm. Right? Mental health is a big thing. Yeah.
Right, immigration. What is it like to be an undocumented immigrant to the United States? Exactly. And that's what Patsy is. She's existing in a country where, she has no rights. She has no paperwork.
She's invisible.
She's invisible, right? And so she, unfortunately, yes, she's coming here hoping to love the way she wants to love, but finds that America is as hard as Jamaica, as anywhere. And so now she has to deal with that.
So, Nicole, I think this is a good time now for us to please ask you, can you share a little something with us, please? Her name is Nicole. Yes. The book is Patsy. Run, book it. She will read for us now. Yes, Nicole.
Yeah, thank you. And this kind of sums up the whole book. This very short scene I'm about to read.
Okay.
There are two types of devil's cold. One in which you cannot bring yourself to leave the room, much less the bed, to do the simplest things. And the other one in which you go through the motions in a constant stupor. Patsy lies in bed, turned away from the dark, heavy thing that has returned, its shadow dimming the room. With a cover over her head, she closes her eyes, not wanting to see it. God knows how long she's gone without eating. She could die, she knows. Though death doesn't seem that scary after all. Not as scary as the dark thing. Here in America, there are no bush teas for it. No bitter mix of ramgoat roses, rosemary, lemongrass, bissy, and other herbs. No pastor to come with a bottle of sanctified olive oil. No neighbor from the country who can wring the neck of a goat and sever it with a machete for you to bathe in its blood. No time to lie down and let it run its course. She's powerless against it. The real hell is allowing this place to eat you alive, Fiona says to Patsy, when she notices that she has been lying in the same spot on the bed inside their studio from sunup till sundown. How many rotations has the sun gone through since Patsy climbed in bed that night after seeing Cicely? She slips in and out of sleep. She wakes to Fiona shaking her. Patsy, Patsy, Patsy. It reminds Patsy of her daughter's voice, how it would pull Patsy from the lips of a deep sleep. Here she's in the midst of it, hating it, terrified of it. And yet her only thought is of True, her daughter. During those years, it was the anticipation of going to America to see Cicely that had kept Patsy alive. But what is keeping her alive now? Where will she find the strength that will protect her from the spells? How can she live knowing that she lost Cicely to her American dream? It's then that what Fiona had said about not having the luxury of choosing love makes sense to Patsy. That's what it all comes down to, choice. When has she ever been given a choice? Never. She was never given the choice to say no the first time her legs were pried open. Never given a choice to rid her body of the grievance she had to carry for 9 months. Never given a choice to look at another woman and allow herself to be carried by the feeling without blood. Bright red on glistening glass, sticking to her like shadow. And now the promise of life comes with accepting the fact that she will never have a choice.
Whoa, Nicole, are you all? Listen, go run and get a copy of Patsy now. Do you understand? Patsy, run and get it. Because Nicole, what you just shared in this time of COVID, the devil's cold is something that, first of all, as an immigrant, we all know that devil's cold. We know it. Where you are traumatized by loneliness and yearning and wanting, and like we said, feeling invisible, aching to see our loved ones, living, not feeling like we're not living up to these expectations we have. You handle all of that so well. And what you shared with us, you know, really depicts that. But Nicole, I know we only have a little bit of time left, but Nicole, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How important is an audiobook in this time? How important is it to have an audiobook out? Huh?
Like any books on the bookshelf, I think an audiobook is also important in that, you know, if somebody's they don't have the time to read, you know, they can listen, right? And just as much as I also feel like, you know, because one of the things, I'm glad you asked that, Sharon, because the people I write about, don't necessarily know that Patsy exists, or Dennis Ben exists, or Here Comes the Sun exists. Why? Because they're not the people who are going to walk into a bookstore or come to a reading, you know, or in a literary space. And so, what I do appreciate about things like audio books, for example, where people can drive and listen as they're, in their cars, or even a film. If I do have the opportunity to turn the book in a film or a play.
Someone just asked that. Someone just asked that, Nicole. When is the movie coming?
Right. I would love that. You know, that would be an amazing opportunity. But I'm also open to plays, you know, given that we're such a and we have an oral tradition of storytelling, and I would love my characters to also come alive on stage as well. And I think that would delight me even more than a film.
You know, you said something so much, bringing your characters alive. One of the biggest compliments you gave me was when you said to me, Sharon, thank you for bringing my characters alive.
Yes.
And there's no bigger compliment. I told you then that that's all I needed to hear. I didn't need to hear from anyone else. The fact that you gave me that compliment says, job well done. And Nicole, Ben, thank you for the opportunity. But I want to say to you, job well done, my sister. So the big question is, what's next? As we get ready to tie it up, Nicole, they want to know what is next. What is on the horizon for Nicole Dennis Ben? People want to know where to find you. Well, there it is, NicoleDennisBen.com. There it is, NicoleDennisBen.com. And we have winners too. But what is next for Nicole? And they just want to know about that.
And, by the way, Sharon, I should say people have been complimenting the audiobook like crazy. So thank you again.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for your child. I feel good.
And what's next? I'm working on the third book. So hard at work. I'm utilizing this whole quarantine to, work hard as always.
Get it done.
Yes.
We can't wait, Nicole. We cannot wait. Nicole Dennis Ben, you are a joy. You're a pleasure. And can you just share with folks real quickly? I know it's time for us to go, but the website is it's NicoleDennisBen.com.
Yes, no space. NicoleDennisBen.com.
And everything is there. How to get Patsy, how to get the audiobooks, how to get your son. Hold them up for them, please.
Right. Here Comes the Sun and Patsy, my two children.
Yes, my dear, our two children. The two children, them growing up nice, you see? Them doing so well.
Definitely. Oh my
Nicole,
goodness.
thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so
thank you
much.
for having me.
God bless, and my darling, walk good.
Yes, walk good, Sharon. Thank you. Or Miss Lou. I should have Miss Lou.
Yes, dear. Ay. As she named Nicole Dennis Ben, and Nicole had 3 winners, you know. I'm telling you, una feeling good yet? Una feeling awesome yet? Hurry up and get on a copy. Download the Audible. Yes, that is my voice. You're gonna hear all over it, and I cannot wait for the next book that you have coming. But listen, we have 3 winners, not 1, not 2, not 3 winners. I have to shout them out. Nikki Wiki, 1989, she won. Leslie Martinez won. And Claudine Sanders won. They all knew the name of Nicole's 2 books, Here Comes the Sun and Patsy. And they all knew that she is a yardie, a Jamaican, like myself here. Listen, man, we're moving into it, you know. We have a nice little DJ set for you. We're going to take a quick break. And then after that, we have a food tutorial. So put on the music now. Let's get ready. And we gonna wine and dance and sweet it up and feel good. Yes. Take it away, DJ Flygerian.
Let me just play a little reggae feel.
Natural music.
A little reggae vibe feel. Let's do it. Here we go. Come on, Jerry.
No, I never been someone shy until I see your eyes. Still I had to try. Yeah. Oh, yes. Let me get my words right and then approach. When I treat you like a man is supposed to, you'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never know anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen.
Wow, Jerry.
What a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's
Let me just play a little Barris Hammond.
I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud, and only I can talk about. Feel good. You feel like velvet rubbing over my skin. And when your hair dances on my chin, wish we were alone, baby, just the 2 of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Oh. Wine some more, show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we're alone, just you and me. Take the problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud, that only I can talk about. Feel good.
Good reggae vibe right now. Let's do it.
Oh, baby. Talk about love. Talk about trust. Talk about forever, baby. Talk about us. I give you my word. Stick to my guns. Believe me when I say it, baby. It's just me, girl. You don't understand, oh girl, the full intent of my plan. But baby, I wanna be your sole provider. gonna stay that way for the longest time. Baby, I wanna be your soul provider. It's so real. I know you've been hurt. I know you're love shy. You don't have to say it, baby. It's gonna take some time. You got my heart in the palm of your hands. I swear it's gonna stay there, baby. Give me half a chance.
You know you make me holler, girl, you make me sweat. I can't get your tenderness. Still I can't get you off.
Sing it out, sing it out to me, sing it out to me.
I got to love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not to stay. That's dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So girl, they try to understand that the man is just a man. That's the dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
It's the loving from the start, but you know we're not the part. That's the way I give my love.
I'm still in love. Yes, I'm still in love.
What a man gotta do, what a man gotta do. Girl, but I never have a promise and no bling bling for all the girl. But I love to love it when me fling fling control the girl. And I make your head swirl, and I make your body twirl, and I make you wanna be my one and only baby girl. Night after night, me give you love to keep you warm. Girl, you never get this kind of loving from your bond. I know you want your cat, and me just can't
I
perform.
love you, baby.
I know you get the little loving on me
You
gone.
don't know how to love me.
I know no time for no kissing and
Not
chow.
even how to kiss me.
I do me take a little advice,
I don't know why.
baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. It's all about Romy and the big fat sister Naomi. You two of them claims that them know me. All them arguments throw me. If boy you hear. Oh na 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 na.
Here we go.
Oh na 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 na. Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? Because them sugar. How can I make love to a fella in a rush? Pass me the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls them love. And I we make love to fella.
Action.
That's a bagamout.
Sweet.
Don't be the girl them broke out.
Action.
That's a bagamout.
Sweet.
Don't be the girl them broke out.
You think you are so fine.
Chat no work, yeah, man, watch the time.
Stop playing with my mind.
Oh, I know in a joke when she will want the wine.
You call me on the phone.
I know what I'm talking, angel, come down.
And now I want you home.
I can't Jackie, girl, me not use no stone.
Action.
That's a bagamout.
Sweet.
Don't be me the girl, them broke out.
Action.
No, go so. From you never lie with another man in a bed. Tell them it's nothing no go so. And you never sex a girl when she on a cold bread. Tell them it's nothing no go.
Just a quick set,
Never show them muscle with your third leg. Tell them it's nothing no go so. No girl never kiss him off that she don't give you head. Tell them it's nothing no go so.
Baby, you look fine. I want you to be my baby. You look fine. I want you to be my baby. You look fine. I want you to be my baby. Just got paid and I got a little money to burn. All right. I gotta get laid, gotta find me a sexy girl. Okay, then. Give me the This little girl, her name is Maxine. Her is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Let's have some fun.
Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
favorite. Let's do it.
Nothing above you, I kick 'em to the gutter. You try to shake me on the loving me crazy now. Look at us lately and tell them who's your lady.
For the people in the house, are you ready for this? Yes, shake your body if you're ready for this. Just move that booty if you're ready for this. Boom, bam, bam.
You can meet me at the party. You can bring your shorty. We'll get the rolling in the party. Party's going all night long.
I'm gonna end it on the next song. On the next song, I'm gonna end the set. Let's do it.
We'll get the rolling in the party.
Just sing it out with me. Let's do it.
Got somebody. She is a beauty. Very special. Really and truly. Take good care of me. Like it's her duty. Want you right by my side. Night and day. No letting.
I got a little more time. I'm gonna stay for y'all. I got a little more time. Let's do it.
Because you are my lady. When I'm with you, it's all I want. Girl, I'm so glad you made it. No letting go, no holding back. No holding back, no.
Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss?
Here we go.
Better shake that thing, yeah. Donna, Jody and Rebecca. Woman, get busy. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get drunk up, percolate anything you want. Call it oscillate if I don't take pity. Want to see you get live on the rhythm of my ride. And my lyrics up about electricity. Girl, nobody can do you nothing cause you don't know your destiny. Yo, sexy ladies want power with us. In the car with us, them not war with us. In the club, them want flex with us. To get next with us, them can't vex with us. From the day my bond, I ignite my flame. Girl, I call my name and it is my fame. It's a good girl, turn me on till I heard them all.
Everyone goes a little love sometimes.
You better know.
I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
It's not a crime.
Everyone goes a little love sometimes.
Remember that girl.
I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
Here we go.
Tell me what you wanna, what you really wanna do. Tell me, baby girl, if your love is really true. Tell me what you wanna, what you really wanna do. Tell me, baby girl, hey, I know I'm in love. Yo, if you really love me, let it flow. And if you don't love me, let me go. What in the road, boy, I let you know that.
Everyone goes a little love sometimes. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
It's not a crime.
Everyone goes a little love sometimes. I don't know about you, but it ain't a crime.
So make us so then. Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do.
Just having a good time, baby. Having a good time. Let's do it.
Man, now play number 2. All I know the time is just getting jet. Need a lot of cheese up in my head. And a lot of dental in my bed to run that real. Well, I know flicker girl, them on the road, them got the goody. Watching me up and tell them don't take out the woody. Front way, back way, cut the came on up and shove it. Virgin, them want give me and me have to took it. Hot girls out the road, I say them see me. And I tell me, say them have something for give me. How much time I night, them all a dream about the Jimmy. Them a promise and I tell me, say
I've been off that before, but I've never seen.
Let's pick up the pace. Let's do it.
I've been off that before. They wanna come top the list. Alright, real bad man, no we people pants. We take dancing to a higher rank. We spend pound and we spend franc. Shut up and new dance and Jamaica and grand. Yeah, on the river, on the bank. Kick out the shoes because you put them no cramp. What you take in the river, on the bank. Shut up and new dance and Jamaica and grand. Yeah, down the flank, we a go down the flank. Like a baller, we go down the flank. You cheap pretty young, just in the tank. But the you down, you don't get it's a ride.
Who knows the dance?
New York City.
It's dancing, it's moving, it's electric. Little kids, hot girls request it. Come on now, everybody catch this. DJ select this, skip to my loop. Oh, skip to my loop.
Having fun.
Skip to my loop.
know it is.
For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're whining on me, pushing everything. Right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going up.
Sing it out, sing it out, sing it out.
Going home with
Yes.
me tonight. Let me hold you, go caress my body. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on. Let me charm you. Go wine all around me. You got me going crazy. You turn me on, turn me on.
When I get on top of it, with tonight. If she thinks it on, man, not go fight. We don't see that with popcorn, that's right. Walk up and be like,
Well, right now, I'm not even stopping because I dancing. We're jumping over to Trinidad real quick because you know something? Here at the Carifest, it's all about food, glorious food. So right now, I don't know what y'all know about doubles. What y'all know about doubles? Well, we're going over to Jerome Mangro, who is the owner of Malaga Indian Grill up there in North Brunswick, originally from Trinidad. So we're jumping over there right now. So I want my cousin CJ over there in Brooklyn. I want Carita down there in Jamaica. I want Maria Alvarez, thank you by the way, and all our family down in Florida to quick right now. Food, doubles. Come on, Jerome, quick.
Hey, welcome to Hanzo's house. Today we're going to be making a Trinidadian dish called doubles for the Caribbean Festival. This is family meal. What do you think? Do it again.
You gotta not slam my counter.
Come on, bro, chill. It's part of the show. Doubles are a super popular street food in Trinidad. Pretty much, it's a chickpea taco. This is my second time making it, so hopefully my cousins aren't disappointed in me. For this recipe, you will need chickpeas, curry powder, garlic, salt and pepper to taste, green seasoning, and cumin. For your bara, you will need all-purpose flour, salt, turmeric, yeast, brown sugar, some vegetable oil, and some water. All right, we have our all-purpose flour. Time to dump in the yeast, brown sugar, salt, and turmeric. Use my hand, mix it around, get out any clumps. Time to add lukewarm water. You want to start adding it gradually. This is going to take long. Yeah, you got to help me out, bro. This might take me a minute, so enjoy Hanzo playing the piano. Wait, you don't know how to play piano? So enjoy the smooth sound of Hanzo. We'll see. Thanks, Hanzo. All right, now I'm gonna let this sit, and we're gonna start the chickpeas. Ooh, that's a little sizzle. We're gonna add our curry powder, our garlic, and then our water. It's like perfect size. I'm gonna stir it a little bit. Once it's at a boil, you could add some salt and pepper. Remember, always taste it. Go with your preference for cooking. And we're gonna let this cook and boil for about 10 minutes. Let the water simmer. We still need this to reduce more. It's been cooking for about 8 minutes. I'm gonna add in my green seasoning, which is really gonna add the flavor to this filling. And then some cumin. We're just gonna allow this to cook for a few more minutes. You'll start to see that it thickens up. Now we're gonna finish our bara. We're gonna roll some balls of dough. So I'm gonna grab this, right? I'm gonna take about 1 to 2 ounces of dough. And my goal is to make 6-inch pieces. Take some of your oil, put it on your surface, whatever you're using, cutting board. Use some for your fingers. You're gonna grab a piece of dough, and you're just gonna flatten it out. Remember I said about 6-inch pieces, and what you're gonna do Just dump it in your oil. And just like that, you're all done. All right, everything is done. Time to put these doubles together. I'm using some chutneys today. These are what you can use. I have mango, some minced up cucumbers. I got that tip from my cousin. A sweet and spicy chutney, tamarind, and this is pepper sauce. All right, there you have it. All right, Hanzo, get in this. Let's try this out. So much flavor. Peace. Thank you.
I was muted, and I'm talking. All right, listen. Thanks to Jerome. That was wonderful. I love doubles. I don't know about you. So I getting ready to go eat my doubles. I have 2 questions for you because y'all been doing so good in the chat room. I have 2 questions for you. When is Trinidad's Independence Anniversary Day? What date is it? And what is the nickname for Trinidad? What do they call them? They call them Trinidad and Tobago is known as the What Islands. While y'all doing that, I running to get my doubles, get the kids. Avilda is coming up with jumping over to the Bahamas, and we're gonna have a DIY activity that is a do-it-yourself activity. So get ready right now. I am telling you, this young lady, she's a Shira. She is exceptional, and when it comes to children, let me tell you something. She just knows how to do it. She is the owner of Honeybee Arts, and she is going to blow your mind. I'm going to eat my doubles. I'll soon come back. Avilda, come, girl.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Avilda. I am a visual artist, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw a queen bee. So first, I'd like you to make sure you have a sheet of paper. I'm going to use this jumbo size sheet of paper here, so it's nice and clear for you all to see. And you'll also need a pencil and maybe a marker if you want to. If you want to outline it at the end so that your lines are nice and bold, you can use a marker. But you'll only need a pencil and a sheet of paper with no lines if possible. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sketch out our queen bee's head, okay? And for this queen bee, she's going to be sort of like a cartoon queen bee. And so her head is going to be probably the largest part of her body, right? So make sure you give yourself some room. And I think I want her head to end about right here. And I want to start her head a little bit farther to the left of my page because her body's going to be on the right side. I want sort of an oval, okay? A wide oval. And notice that I'm sketching. You see a lot of these stray lines, and that's okay. Those lines help me to find the lines that I want to use, okay? It'll make more sense in a moment. So I went just a little bit below my guideline. That's okay. So this is about the shape that I want for my queen bee's head, okay? And I also want to add some cute little cheeks on the side. So I'm going to make these little, sort of like an open C shape on each side. And I'm going to start about halfway down the oval, okay? So about right here, I'm going to bring this line out and around just like this. And once again, if it's difficult for you to see, I am going to switch to a Sharpie marker, and then you'll see the lines that I'm creating nice and bold, okay? And so I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So this side should be a mirror image of this side, okay? So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to make that open C shape that starts in the middle of the oval and ends right at the bottom, okay? And this can come down just a little bit. All right. I'm also going to make two little lumps here. This is where her eyes are going to be. So they're almost like upside down U's. Okay. One on that side, one on the other side. Just like that. And these are where her eyes are going to be. Okay. So now once I have those shapes down, remember we have our larger oval, and then we have these smaller C shapes that we built off of this oval, and then these two little mounds here. Once you have that, you can go ahead and erase the lines that you don't need. So that line that cuts across this first lump here, this little mound, erase the other one. I'm going to erase the line here. So we're going to keep that C shape. We're just erasing that line on the inside from that first oval that we made. And I'm going to erase some more. Okay, so we're left with this. And now I'm going to go ahead and outline it so that you can see it even more clearly. So we have the top of our queen bee's head. We have this little shape here and this little shape here. And we're going to come down here, out and around, down, around, and just like that. So we can make more complicated shapes by piecing together simpler, smaller shapes. So I'm going to start right here. Just leave yourself some space in the middle and maybe watch me first. I'm going to go right in with my Sharpie, and I'm going to make sure I'm below this little mound here for the first eye. And I'm going to go up and around, just like that. And I'm going to make a little round shape like that. And then this one we can sort of bring across. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start here just so I can make sure that the space is, it's a good space between each eye. And I'm going to go up and around again. Okay. And I'm going to make that little curve. And then this one is going to continue around just like that. All right. And if that's a little difficult for you, you can round up the entire eye. That's fine too. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw a large circle. It's actually a semicircle. So like a half circle in this eye, and then a half circle in the other eye, just like that. And then a smaller one in each eye. Okay. So when you're ready to color in your queen bee, this will be black. Okay. So I'm just going to just very loosely shade it in so that you know what color this is going to be. All right. So this will end up being black or whatever color you want, but usually it's that little pupil in the eye, right? And this is the iris, so you can make this whichever color you like. And then this part will be white, okay? I'm also going to give her a cute little nose, just like that. And I'm going to give her a beautiful smile. So she's a very happy queen bee. Just like that. And we're going to give her 2 lines here to accent that smile, okay? If you want to, she's a queen bee. Maybe we can give her just a little bit of lipstick. Maybe. You don't have to, right? So that's her top lip. And this is going to be her bottom lip, if you like. And we're also going to give her some lashes, okay? So you can go ahead and make some curved lines off the top, just like this. Just make sure they get a little bit smaller as you get to the outer edge. So I'm just going to curve the line out and over to the left this time. And these are going to get a little bit smaller. Just like that, okay? And if you want to, you can make this top line just a little bit thicker. Okay? Just to sort of accent her lashes a little bit. So we're going to give her a thicker line at the top. Okay? So we are almost done. So now we're going to draw her body. So I'm going to switch back to pencil, and then I'm going to start here. This is where her neck is going to be. So right in the center here, a little bit more narrow than the width of her mouth. I'm going to make 2 lines that come down just a little bit here, so I know where her neck is going to begin. And I want sort of like a teardrop shape for her body here. So it's going to be around just like that, like a big old teardrop. And I'm going to make another little circle off the back of this shape, right? So it'll be just like this. Little circle just like that. So first, I want one of her arms to come out here, okay? So we're going to give her like a little oval, sort of like that. And we're going to make another one here. Okay, and then we can give her a little hand. Let's give her 4 cute fingers, right? So she has 3 fingers and a thumb, and she's waving high, all right? And let's see where the other one is going to go. Her other hand, let's see, let's bring her other hand up. And you can position her other hand however you like. It depends on how you've positioned your queen bee on your page. So I'm going to put her other arm up like this. Okay, and again, we're making another oval. So this oval is like her forearm here, and this oval is like her upper arm right here. And for this one, I'm going to give her a little thumb. So I'm going to bring this up and around just like that. And I'm also going to make some ovals. So these are going to be her fingers holding onto her wand. That's what I'm going to make for her right now. And I'm going to make, so notice that I'm drawing right on top of her arm, because remember all these extra lines, we're going to get rid of those. So I'm going to draw the bottom of her wand. This line continues up. If you need to, you can go right across the fingers and then erase the line later. And I'm going to bring it up like that. And let's make it like a little teardrop shape, right? For maybe a little honey drop wand that she has. She is a queen bee. So she has her little honey drop wand, okay? And now we can go ahead in and make her body and then her legs, okay? So we're gonna connect these two shapes, starting here. I'm gonna bring this around, keep going around. And this is where I'm going to continue with the curve and then stop following that curve. And I'm gonna go right over here into this curve. See how that works? Bring it on around. And then from here, I wanna go down, cut right across that arm, and then go into that curve for that circle here. And all this in the middle, I can go ahead and erase. I wanna go ahead and add in her stripes right here, and another set of stripes right here, and another one all the way at the end. So if you're having trouble making that out, this would be a stripe here. Okay, now you can color this in however you want to. I'm just sort of marking this for you so that you can see what's what when you're ready to color in your artwork. Okay, so those are the black stripes there. And then we can go ahead and make her arms now. So we're gonna follow this line. We're not gonna follow that oval all the way around. That was just to help us get the right shape. I'm gonna go all the way up, trace her little fingers. On in and retrace that line all the way down like that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to make it a little curve right there, come all the way up. And I'm going to overlap just a little bit, not all the way. Retrace the other line going up. And I'm going to jump up here to the thumb because it's easier for me to make a straight line going down than it is for me to go up. So I'm going to start up here. And I'm going to retrace my lines. Okay. And I'm going to trace those ovals for her fingers. And the wand all the way up. Keep going, just like that. And then her little honey drop. Okay. And two little decorative circles in there. So we're going to give her these little legs, these cute little legs like this. Just like that. So I made almost like a Z shape, right? And these are her little feet. And we're going to do that shape again. So let's say more like an L shape, right? And then we add on the little feet. Very cute. And then she's going to need those wings, right? So her wings are behind her. So we're going to have to envision, like, imagine that the wings are here. So you can use your pencil and go right across everything and just erase where you need to, or you can start and stop wherever it's appropriate, okay? So for example, her wing is going to start behind her about right here, and I'm not going to draw the paper yet, not until I get till about right here. And I know the wing is going to be like that. And so it's going to continue out here, and then it's going to continue around and it's probably going to go back in here, and then we can't see the rest, but we can see the other wing at the bottom. Do we see that? So this is one wing, and this is the other wing. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So this wing is probably going to go up like this. I'm going to go across, right? Right here, you can see it, and then the other wing is going to go right here, okay? And then, lastly, we have to make her crown. So we're going to start with 2 diagonal lines, just like this, and they're coming sort of from the center of each of these little mounds. And so I'm going to make the first dip. Now you can do however many you want to, right? Just like that. And I'm going to come down. So the middle one is going to be the tallest, and then the second one, and then the last one. And on top of each of those points, we can add maybe a pearl or ruby, and those would be circles. And you could even put like another little circle in each one to show like the glare of light shining on those little pearls. And you can decorate the inside however you like. So let's see, let's give her a heart, right? Because a true queen, she rules with love. So we're going to give her a beautiful heart, and we're going to add a little circle there to show a little glare of light. And we'll add some more little gems for her. Go ahead and decorate her crown. These can be any color you like. And once we're here, you're all done. So you've just created your very first queen bee. You should clap for yourself. I'm very proud of you. And you can go ahead and use your crayons or your coloring pencils. Maybe you have coloring markers. You can use those to go ahead and fill in the shapes. Once again, the areas that I marked here, that's where solid black would be. But again, you can get creative and use whatever color you like. But these are her eyes, the pupils are her eyes, and then these would be the stripes for the bumblebee. But you could have a funky queen bee, so she could have maybe purple stripes, right? Or some beautiful red stripes. Get really creative with it. So I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope to see your illustrations. Great job, and have fun. See you again soon.
Thank you so much, Avilda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now you understand why I had my little bee on. Yes, that was to support Avilda and the queen bee. So you're right back. It's the 5th annual Carifest. Now, because we were down in the Bahamas, I have a quick trivia questions. Oh, we have some winners. We have some winners. I got to move real fast because we're getting ready to get into some more things for you here at the 5th annual Carifest. But we have some winners. I want to thank Leslie Martinez. She guessed that the Twin Islands, that's what we call Trinidad and Tobago, the Twin Islands. And Claudine Saunders, she didn't know we were paying attention. She guessed the right date, but she messed up with the year. No, she was trying to test us, saying she was checking if we were paying attention. Well, the correct answer is Trinidad and Tobago celebrates their independence August 31, 1962. Jamaica had their independence earlier that month, August 6th. 1962. I want to shout to my auntie Jasmine, who is on. She celebrated her birthday last Saturday on the 15th. And I told you Uncle B's birthday is coming up on the 28th. And today is my little niece Brooklyn's birthday. She's 8. And yesterday was my good friend Dr. Emma Ben's birthday. So you know, it's just a whole heap of birthdays. But we're down in Bahamas right now because that's where Avilda is from, in Acknowledgment, Bahamas. And didn't you just love that queen bee? We have a quick question for you. Do you know the name of the actor who is from the Bahamas, who won the first male Black actor to win the Academy Awards for Best Actor? What is his name? Yes, his family's from the Bahamas. Yes. Really quick trivia. He was born in Miami on a weekend trip to Miami. Yes. And then he grew up in Bahamas and then came to America when he was 16. If you can put that down there in the chat box, you have something coming for you. But right now, we're at 5:28. 2.5 hours into the show. Can you believe it? And so we need to center ourselves and get relaxed, right? Now that the children are settled, they got their painting and stuff done, and we're celebrating our women. Remember our Sheras? It's time for us to jump down to Miami. Because that's where our next guest is, and she's a Shera in her own right. And although she is from born and raised in Miami, her family is Jamaican. I know that for a fact. that her family is Jamaican, and she's here to help us this evening on this day when we're celebrating all these milestones and all these Sheras, and we're all excited. She's here to bring us back into center and get us grounded. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome none other than our mindfulness instructor, Shantae.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Miss Lou, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction.
Lord,
It
girl,
is a
you're looking
pleasure.
good. You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I had to fit the occasion, of course. So yes, thank you so much for allowing me to come in and do your mindfulness break during the Carifest. It is a pleasure and an honor. As Ms. Lou said, my name is Shantae, and I am from Miami originally, but yes, of Jamaican heritage. So definitely part of the Caribbean Massive for sure. During our time here today, we're just going to take a moment and recenter. We've been celebrating, we've danced, we've cooked, we've sung, we've done all the things, and now let's take all of that good energy and bring it inside. Yes, yes, yes. So everyone, if you would please, please, please take a moment here just to find yourself in a nice, comfortable seat. So if you're sitting in a chair on your couch, you can go ahead and plant your feet on the ground and feel the seat underneath you. Maybe move your shoulders around, get rid of some of the excess energy. Maybe take some neck circles, whatever you need to do to come to stillness. You want to come to a nice, even seat here. If it feels good, I encourage you to close your eyes. Or if that doesn't feel good right now, go ahead and just look past your nose. You can keep your eyes open. Maybe if the kids are in the room, you have to keep a little bit of a presence with them. No worries. Do what feels right for you today. So just take a few breaths here as you start to ground down. Take an inhale with me now. And an exhale. Let go. Let's do two more. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. Last breath. Taking one big inhale here. And exhale through the mouth, letting that really settle you down into your seat. So we're here. Let's breathe deeply only through our nose. So go ahead and close your mouth and take 4 count inhales and exhales with me now. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the top. And then exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with that breath. Allow the breath to go a little bit deeper into your body. Allow it to dry down into the diaphragm. Notice the ribs expand and the chest rise as you inhale. And then on the exhale, notice the opposite. Notice the chest fall, the ribs come in, the belly deflates. Allow your breath to transport you now back to the country either of your birth or your heritage, be it Jamaica or Trinidad or Guyana, the Bahamas, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Haiti, wherever it is that your family comes from. Allow your breath to take you there now. During this time, we are honoring our women, we are honoring our matriarchs. That's the whole theme of the festival because of where we are in time, the ability to vote, the ability to celebrate our womenness, our power. And let's take that back to our countries and let's celebrate those beautiful women and those matriarchs in our family. So come back home. Come back to the mother. Come back to your island of birth. Take a few more breaths here with me. And an exhale. Take another inhale here. And on your next exhale, you find yourself on your favorite beach. Where was your favorite beach growing up? Find yourself there on the edge. It could be at the road's edge where the gravel meets the sand, or it could be where the grass meets the sand, or maybe there are rocks there. And just stand there for a moment, noticing how you feel. Noticing the wave of nostalgia that's just come over you. Noticing the wave of joy and peace and just that knowing that you're safe, you're home, you're loved. Take a moment here and just see what's around. Can you smell any of the good food that's being cooked nearby? Maybe the roti or the curry or some steamed fish. Can you hear the sounds of the reggae or soca or calypso in the background? Notice the warm breeze on your skin. Continue to breathe here as you notice the call of the ocean. That same very familiar call that you've always responded to as a child. You couldn't help yourself. It's that same call that beckons now. So go ahead and take off your shoes, remove your sandals, remove your sneakers, and just start to feel the earth underneath your feet. Notice the ground that you're standing on now, be it the grass or the gravel, maybe the little pebbles. And then step one foot onto the sand. And notice the different texture of the sand there. The grains of sand are warmed by the sun. You feel your feet, your toes grounding down into the sand. You step forward with the other foot now and really, really feel the sand taking over, maybe falling over the tops of your feet as your weight allows you to get a little deeper. That pull is getting even stronger now, so you find yourself walking towards the ocean. The waves are getting stronger, so you hear the cresting of the waves against the sand. You hear the birds overhead. You feel the sun on your skin. What does the sun feel like? Where is it falling on your skin? Do you feel it more so on your cheek or on your back? At this point, you reach the ocean's edge. Oh, the beautiful ocean. It's so beautiful, so blue, so clear. You're captivated, mesmerized by it. You find yourself falling into that same, again, place, that love, that security, that safety that you felt as a child coming to this very spot. You look down and you notice the water. And you notice the smell of the ocean air. You take a moment to bend down and grab, picking up a little bit of the sand and the water, allowing it to fall through your hands, noticing the texture of the soft water and sand, but as well as the grit of the sand in your hand. As you continue to play with the sand and you allow it to fall ever so slowly through your hand, you notice a figure on the water. You dust off your hands, you come up to stand, and you take a look. And there's a curiosity there. Who is that? Who's coming towards you? As the figure draws near, you get even more excited because you know, wow, I think I know who that is. There's a familiarity there. The figure continues to approach, and that level of excitement builds to the point where you can finally make out who that is. And that is your most favorite matriarch. It could be a grandmother, it could be a sister, a mother, a cousin, an auntie, whomever, but it is that person, that woman who always had your back, who always loved you. You knew whenever you were in this woman's presence, there was nothing but sheer love and joy, and you feel that now. Can you feel it? What does that feel like to be in the presence of this very important woman? No one tops her in your life. She is your queen. As soon as you see one another, you embrace. You give each other a really big hug, and you're transported back. You know that hug. That hug calms all worries. That hug takes away all problems. And it is that hug that you're experiencing now. So feel it. Breathe it in. Notice the smell of her skin, that very familiar scent. Notice the embrace, the skin-on-skin contact. What does that feel like for you? The calm and the comfort that you immediately feel in her embrace. Take another breath here. And then on your exhale, you just step outside so you can look at one another holding hands. You gaze in each other's eyes. And she gives you that look that you know means that she has something to tell you. She has a message for you. And you know, this woman has never let you down. She's always giving you something to ponder, that has always turned you in the right direction. And she has that for you today. So you instinctively lean in. And she leans in as well. Her lips approach your ears, and immediately she says exactly what you need to hear in this moment. Whatever question you're having, whatever problem you're trying to solve, whatever decision you're trying to make, she is giving you the answer right now. Connect with her. Connect with that queen. Connect with your matriarch. Connect with your love. What is she telling you? Can you hear it? Take a breath here. To seal in the seed that is implanted, she just gave you a little gift. And at this moment, you know that it is time for you all to part. You embrace once more again, taking in that hug, feeling it in so that you can carry it with you, remembering what it feels like to be in her arms. You gently release one another and start to retreat, her moving over the water and you turning to go back towards the road. Each step that you take back towards the mainland, the main road there, allows that seed to be planted a little bit deeper. You feel the growth, you feel it starting to take shape and form in you. Whatever information she had to convey to you, it is the truth. So connect with that truth now. Once you reach the edge where we began, you turn to look. And although she's no longer there in the physical form, she's always there in your heart. And you know that. And you take that with you as you turn back towards the road. So take 2 breaths with me now. Inhale here. And an exhale, allowing that message to settle in, to ring true, to guide you. 1 more breath here. And on your exhale, go ahead and lower your chin to your chest, feeling in all the goodness that you just experienced with your loved one, your matriarch, your queen. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes and lift your chin. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I hope you were able to connect with your queen, your matriarch. I hope she had a beautiful message for you. And I hope that it was able to give you a little bit of peace and a little bit of joy. It was a pleasure for me to be with you this afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If anyone needs to find me, I am on Instagram at om_Shante, SHANTE. Thanks, everyone. Thanks again, Miss Lou.
Lord, my dear child, I'm proud of you. I tell you something, my head is well big. Gonna say, Shante. Shante, thank you, darling, for taking us on that trip. That was just and Shante.
Thank you. Wow. Have a good night.
So good put us, Lord, sweetie. I'm telling you, big up to everybody dog in Miami, all the family, all Ruby, everybody. Listen to me. You see, that kind of centering is very important now in this time, And as we're talking about centering, for those of you who miss it, we are celebrating the 5th annual Carifest, brought to you by Hub City Sounds, and I am Sharon Gordon, but today I'm channeling Miss Lou, my Shiro. We're celebrating Sheras, all the women who have just done it. Like I said, shattering the glass ceilings. And right now, I have to shout out some of these sisters because they are winning in the chat room. You hear me? They are winning. So first of all, I have to shout out one who is 101 years old. Mama B is in Jamaica watching. She's 101 years old. I have to shout out our winner, Donna Cassin. She knew that we were speaking about Sidney Poitier. Yes, he's from Bahamas. You never know. Now you know. Big up to Bahamas, Sister Vilda, and all the family down there in Acklands, Bahamas. Yes, and then, of course, I heard that Auntie Jasmine has joined us. She just celebrated her birthday on the 15th. And Uncle Barris, big up yourself. His birthday is February 28th, shouting him out right now. And I hear that my sister in Canada, my cousin, my sweetheart, Elaine Campbell, celebrated her birthday on the 18th. And I'm telling you, how could I forget Elaine? Big up yourself, Elaine. Big up Auntie Dell and Aunt Edna and everybody up in Canada listening. And my phone is blowing up, Kevin Moulton listening down in Jersey. Big up yourself. Claudine and the St. Kitts family. Alfonso Sewell, who is the president of the John J. Mercer County chapter. Big up yourself. I just want to thank everybody, for logging on and for being here. Now, listen. I mentioned to you earlier that we had a poem that was commissioned by the New Brunswick Cultural Arts Center. I mentioned that, right? Well, because some of you may have missed the beginning of the program, because I know some of you did, and it's going to be up on YouTube, so you'll be able to go back and watch it. But we are bookending the show because this poem was commissioned for us. And at a time when we are celebrating our women and we're talking about our women and we see our women taking great strides, and we have a woman of Caribbean and South Central Asian descent. Yes, we have to celebrate them. So this poem is called We Got This. Right about now, put your hands together as we just come out to the mindfulness. It's just right on time for us to jump over to Jersey City and welcome our own sister who brings the fire. Her name is Reg to Inia Nzinga. We call her Poet Nzinga. And this poem is We Got This.
We're descendants of the ancients. We've already won this. When you think too much about a love affair that's died, it's a cancer that can eat you alive. With no answer, no future to enter. Your true love better be a chess lover, not just a chess player. The counter of every move you make can be his greatest mistake. The love that woulda, that coulda, that God knows you thought it shoulda. Now you've been stunting time on what isn't, cause it didn't. I checked my love at the door you never entered, at the floor of my ancestors. Checkmate of the queen that I am, the more of a protector today, now. Love is more than being an erector. Earth can quake. It's a chance we take, so that foundation can't be improper. Humble is the master healer, open to learn to heal, and never out of the forever that others never master. I gathered the token bits of my heart held up by a soul unbroken. As the story ends while still unfolding, my true love better fight to win, asking for ancestors' permission, rather than trying to just walk in. My oceans kisses the clouds that give me warning, so keep rising. Don't let fear in. You know they won't win. You keep on giving. Your light is within. Your black is glowing. Black while jogging. Black while barbecuing. Black while bird watching. Black while fishing. Black while essential working. Black while building. Black while in your own house. Black while you walk about. Black while black while black while black and brown and black while African. We're descendants of the ancients. We've already won. We got this. Descendants of the ancients. We got this. Your light is within, descendants of the ancients. Your black is glowing.
We got this. Your light is within. We are descendants of the ancients. We got this. Thank you so much to our spoken word artist, poet Nzinga, who wrote that piece. The music was produced by Stanley Ipkiss of Headphone Therapy, and the video was produced by Lyle Omaleo. And everything was edited at the Kinetic Studio in New York City. And we thank you so much for that presentation. I know that you're having a good time. I know that you have logged on, and my phone is blowing up. My phone is blowing up. Thanks to everyone who has checked in. Now, I've been channeling one of my heroes, my Sheros, my Shira, and that is Miss Lou. Louise Bennett Coverley was a mentor to me. And so we have one more question for you for the afternoon. One more trivia. When was Miss Lou born? When was Miss Lou born? Drop it in there right now, and you just might get that last t-shirt that we have. Now, I hear that there's some folks I have to shout out real quick before we go into the next thing. No, there is a lady and her family who's watching that I just love dearly. Her daughter is the reason we're all coming across on this platform. I'm speaking about Mama Mercedes and the family and toda familia. Good afternoon, Mama Mercedes. Mwah! That's Sarah's mom, and I love her dearly. Yes. We love you, and we thank you for being here. And we thank you for Sarah, without whom none of this would be possible. I have to also shout out some folks. I hear Shadeen Richardson, that I think is my cousin, is on. My girlfriend Michelle from Jamaica. Oh my God, I feel so special. Oh, all right, I have to get back into character. God, big up on yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stanley Ipkiss, we love that music, my darling. Love you. Thank you for that. That was sweet. And Gail Campbell, thank you so very much. And to everybody logging on. Now, listen, we have to tell people where they can find us. Go to newbrunswickarts.org. If you love this, if you enjoyed this program, newbrunswickarts.org. Put your answer in there real quick, and we will shout you out. Now, we are getting ready to go over to the Twin Islands. Listen, I have some friends who are sending me the answers via the telephone. Oh, you have to put it in the chat box. Oh, you cannot telephone me. By the way, Garfield Hall, big up yourself. Not blowing up anybody's spot, but big up everybody. All of you know yourself. I love it, darling. Listen, we're jumping over to the Twin Islands. Yes, our next artist is from the Twin Islands, and she's there. But you know something? Let me just say that right now, we just want to give our thanks to everyone who helped to make this evening possible. Because when we're finished with this artist, you won't see me. We're just going to say twiddly-doo, and DJ Flygerian is going to be the last face you see. So what I want to do right now is just tell you how much I love you and I thank you before we bring on this artist that is just going to blow your mind. So I just want to thank everyone, every single one of you who logged on, who responded to the trivia, who was a part of it, okay? CJ Saunders and Claudine win. Look, right away they win. Big up on yourself, but don't put the date so I can shout it out. Okay, now, if we didn't have you, we wouldn't have had an event. But we have to thank the committee members, all of the performers. Nicole Dennis-Ben, thank you for that reading. I cannot tell you how many people from all over the world, they are watching and they loved it. Everybody want to get this book. Everybody loved the Black Circle Symphony. Everybody loved Soca Twerk. I don't want to start. Everybody loved just everything that we offered here today. So I want to say to you, thank you. We also want to give a special shout out to the Grand Marshal himself, Deputy Director Kenneth Armwood, Middlesex County Board of the chosen freeholders, and the City of New Brunswick, of course. Now, we would be remiss if we didn't thank the one and only Miss Sarah. Yes, Miss Sarah, she is the one that has made this virtual event that you're enjoying possible. She's the ultimate Shira behind this online festival. And I have to shout out the John J. Middlesex County chapter for watching. Did I big up Miss Mercedes? Big up Miss Mercedes. And I just want to shout out everyone, Donna Atti, everyone who made this possible, because without you, this couldn't happen. So put a note in there, follow us on all the social media channels, and just know that we love you guys. We can't do it without you. Now, did anybody get the answer? Who? Oh yeah, I did say that. CJ and Claudine, right? CNC, St. Kitts and Jamaica via England in the house. All right. Oh, William Wilson, big up yourself. England, just let me know they're still watching. Big up Will, big up Will. Will is driving a bus in London and watching us. No, he's not driving and watching. He's on his break. So listen, the answer is September 7th 1919. And Mama B, who is watching in Jamaica, was born in the same year, and she's still with us. Big up to the Brown family. Clarita, kisses to Mama B for us. Now, our next artist, are you ready? Our next artist comes to us from Trinidad and Tobago, but is really Tobago. I know that personally. She down there in Point somewhere. Yes, that's my spot. And we just want to bring her in because she is the one, the only Arita worldwide. Listen, I love you know. My name is Sharon Gordon. As Miss Lou, soon, love you know. Wow, good. Ay, Arita coming up now.
Greetings. My name is Frederick Morton Jr. I'm the chairman and chief executive officer of Temple Networks, leading media, television company, and media company throughout the Caribbean. It is a pleasure and my honor to be here at the 5th annual New Brunswick Caribbean Festival. What an amazing product. We were here from the beginning, the 1st annual, and here we are at the 5th, and tremendous growth. We're in the midst of a pandemic, and so we have to be here virtually this time, but we're connecting in the same way. Why? Because it's a heart-to-heart connection. And so it is a privilege, again, for Temple Networks to be side by side with the New Brunswick committee that puts on this amazing festival. In fact, we want to shout out, make some special shout outs to Tracy in particular, who has been at the helm of this product and festival from the beginning and doing just a remarkable job. And to all those that work with her, Sharon and everybody else, we say wonderful. And we are here forever. All right, so it's my privilege and honor as well to introduce the next artist. Her name is Arita. She's a rising Caribbean artist. Here you go. Arita, take it away.
Greetings in the name of the Most High. My name is Arita. Yes, Arita Worldwide. Yeah. And I am logging in from Trinidad and Tobago. It is the 5th year. Yes, 5th year of Hub City's New Brunswick Caribbean Festival. I want to say massive respect to the entire team for always putting on a phenomenal festival. Temple family, for everything that they do behind the scenes, and of course, visually, everything that you see. And Tracy and the entire New Brunswick team, thank you so much again for having me yet another year. I've actually had the honor to perform on the first New Brunswick Festival, and now we're celebrating 5 years, this time virtually, but God is good. And I ask that you all stay strong, keep the hope, keep the faith, and let's get into it. Enjoy this amazing concert. So I decided to start with one of my originals. It's called Crisis. It is perfect for the times that we are all in, as we are all facing a crisis, you know, with regards to the pandemic and everything else that's happening in the world. This one features Fire Muma herself, Queen Africa. I'm excited to bring this to you. I hope you enjoy. Again, it is Hub City, yes, New Brunswick Caribbean Festival. Let's get it.
The Most High.
Don't be afraid to get some and dance, alright? I met him in a crisis, reasoning of niceness, yeah. I met him in a crisis, meditating of niceness, yeah. Men will come, men will go, come in your life and put on a show, yes. They love you first, then let you go. But there's one man I want you to know. Who's that man? As handsome as can be, his voice is like sweet melodies, I'm talking about the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, beginning and the end of one, bless me with my sword. He is the Alpha and Omega, the first, the last, he's my friend forever. The King of Kings, beginning and the end, the one who blessed me with my sword. He is the Alpha and Omega, the first, the last, listen. You know what? He fights my battles daily. Provide my food and my wealth, and he always keep me healthy, protects me from the war. He's deeper than I can see. That's why I give respect on my knees. I pray every day. Restore my mind, create me a clean and give me on the straight and narrow. I give thanks to the Most High. Forever forgiving, forever understanding. That is why I'll always love him. Talking of Lord of Lords, beginning and the end, the king, I Lord of lords, beginning and the end, the one who blessed me with my sword. He is the Alpha and Omega, Queen Africa,
Arita, sooner or later we're gonna learn to love the Creator. Selling out to the devil, that is not in our nature. Jah come into my heart, forever at your feet. Only in you I find favor. The heavens declare, almost there, you always there.
and never leave me alone.
You belong in my life. It's over you I'm alive.
Listen, over and over again, I will continue to praise you. Everything that I do, I take all glory. Hey, I call him the King of Kings, and Lord of Lords, beginning and the end, the one who blessed me with my sword. He is the Alpha and Omega, the first, the last. Yes, I call him the King of Kings, and Lord of Lords, the one who blessed me with my sword. He is the Alpha and Omega. Because I want to let you know that once you believe in the Almighty and we keep the faith, I'm going to tell you right now that we are going to get over this crisis. This pandemic will be over. Let's just stay strong and keep the faith, alright? Again, it's Rita. This one is called Crisis, yeah. Featured by your mama, Queen Africa. Yeah, I call it Crisis. So this one is called Promise. It's another one of my originals, and I want to encourage you in the time that we're facing to keep your loved ones close. Ensure that you tell them every day, you show them how much you love them. As you can see, people around us are just dying, you know, and I want you to do this with no regrets, you know. Keep your loved ones close. Again, it is called Promise, another one of my originals. Let's get it. I wish I could turn back time, erase these memories from my mind, start all over again, to all the good times we spent. Yes, emotions burning my soul. Now my days are so cold. Regrets are filling my heart 'cause I can't get over. Oh, the love that I lost. Yes, I promise I will never ever let you down. I promise I will always wear your crown. Promise it's a comfort to a fool, I know. But this time I'll never let you go. Thoughts of you take control. Baby, you are my world. Shattered dreams rule my path. For a love that makes you laugh. I once in a lifetime love sent from heaven above. Only you can dry my eyes. Love deserves another try. Once in a lifetime love sent from heaven above. Only you can dry my eyes. I promise I will never ever let you down. I promise it runs with you are the one. I promise it's a comfort to a fool, I know. But this time I'll never let you go. Again, this one is called Promise New Brunswick. It was such an honor. Again, singing for you this time virtually. But hopefully next year it will be better and greater. And we can be amongst each other again. Again, I'm your girl Arita on my social media, Arita Worldwide. Make sure and check out my website for all my new music that is about to be dropping. Yep, very soon. Thank you so much, Tracy, Tempo, the entire team. I love you guys. And again, I'm checking out from Trinidad and Tobago. One love.
I cannot forget about my Haitians. Shout out to all my Haitians out there. It's the last set of the day. I'm gonna play a couple more songs. Just vibe out with me. Vibe out with me. I hope y'all had a great time at the festival. Let me play a couple more songs. Let's do it.
La vie nous compliquée parce que n'a pas tout côté. Bagay met pas passer. Presque la gagne ton gagne. Tu lis pas normal comme nouvelle. Pas qui moi tu lis pas normal. Pas qui yo si dans New York City, comme mauvais comme péché l'autre just monté. You don't know. Ça calime passé. C'est Léo de téléphone. Poutine la vie nous You don't know, ça calime passé. De jour en jour, la vie compliquée. Parce qu'il n'a plus de côté. Bagay met pas passé. Presque la guine ton gaël. Tu lis pas normal comme nouvelle. Pas qu'il est. Moi, tu lis pas normal comme nouvelle. Pas qu'il est. C'est Léo de téléphone. Si la vie nous en danger. You don't know, ça calime passé. Yo ti dans Californie, just like me, calo cassé, qui ça? You don't know, ça calime passé. Papa n'a si envahi, moi ti apprends la vie. Coupa. Yes. Are you ready? Yeah. Ready. Yeah. Fanatique là, n'a toujours guillemets. Are you ready? Yeah. Ready. Yeah. Fanatique là, n'a toujours guillemets. Nous papa, merci Canada Manga. Big shake the I couldn't forget about my Haitians today. I couldn't forget about it. We're celebrating the whole Caribbean. Let's do Upa café ça. Mas é lá. Tagada. Mesmo dia
we do something a little different. We play a little bit of Afro beats for y'all. Go back, let's do it.
Some of them never know me. Some of them know.
Couple more songs before we get out of here. Let's do it.
Every time the people
playing a few requests I got.
Some of them
just a few requests I got.
Some of them will be down for me. We love the way the ladies will whine for me. Everybody now, like a everybody go. I like the way you do it. I did the set. All my ladies will whine on me. Like a see girls that hurt. I'm a boom boom guy, you there. All the ladies who run on there. Move your body to the beat, yeah. Let me.
Angelina, they go to my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I'm looking for your hand in never. So now me go.
Yes, yes.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could live forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, I'm a Angelina. Oh, me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry 50 kill somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby why not?
Yes, yes, yes.
And I know you shy, but it's cool when we make it love.
On the low, yeah.
On the low, 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 on the low.
Like I said, I hope everybody had a great time today at the Caribbean Virtual Festival brought to you by Hub City Sounds in New Brunswick. I'm going to play one more last song that's special to all of us in the team. Thank you to everybody that put this together. And I'm just going to play this one song. We're going to leave on this note. One love, everybody. One love, everybody. I'm gonna let this ride out. I'm gonna let it ride out. Let's do it. Fly, Jerry.
One heart, let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Hear the children crying. One heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Oh, 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 oh. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I'd really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners who has hurt all mankind? Just a Savior's own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning, one love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together